one and the only Spicy, and I am back with another All Signs Live for today. So, my previous live that has started just did the same thing it always does. It always goes to horizontal when I'm trying to stream vertically. So, I'm just gonna give it a second and allow everyone to rejoin this live from the last one that I started, and I'm going to go ahead and start to edit the titles just so as people are coming in, they know what question we're asking Spirit today. But of course, I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all are feeling well. I'm doing well. Hey, Tay. It's nice to see you. It's definitely nice to see you. But yeah, I hope you all are doing well. Just give me a second so I can kind of like edit the description, just so like as people are coming in, they know exactly what the question is. But yeah, the question that I'm going to be asking Spirit today is, what would they, and that's the person on your mind, say sorry for if ego was out of the way? Okay, if ego was not in the way, what would they be apologizing for? Hey, Millie. Hey, let's get it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tay. Like, I promise I just rolled out of bed like an hour ago to get up and get ready. I promise, like, but yeah, before we even get started, y'all, I have to tell y'all, I have to really start going live a different time within the day. So I'm thinking about going live like way earlier. And I know people, work and have different things that y'all have going on. So like, I'm sure y'all want to catch the lives, but it's like, yo, I gotta start going live earlier. Like 8 o'clock is too late. 8 o'clock is too late. Like, hey Cha Cha, hey my squad. Y'all give me 1 second. I will be right back and then we'll get started. But while um I'm away for a second, literally, I need y'all to tell me which sign to get started with. Okay? Which sign to get started with. I need y'all to tell me. So I'll be right back in a second. Okay? Right back. All right, let's see what we have. Aries. Sorry, y'all. Probably just flashed y'all a little bit. Hopefully, y'all didn't see that. Oh, boy. Yeah, I need some new clothes. I definitely lost mad weight and don't have any clothes. Okay, so Millie said Aries, and then let's get it. You said Cancer. Okay, so I'll go with the fire signs first, and then we'll go with the water signs after. You gonna say it's all about. Yeah, I'm done. I am done. All right, y'all. So the timestamp for Aries is gonna be 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Aries. Aries, you're up. You said, oh no. Yeah, girl, no clothes. Like, I don't even know what to do with myself. Like, none at all. Okay? None at all. All right. Let's see. How about this? Let's put the camera up a little bit, so I'm not flashing people. Maybe up a little bit more. All right. Okay, I thought I needed something out of this drawer. Y'all, I'm tripping. Aries, let's get started. I'm going to change y'all timestamp to 5 minutes. Even. Thank you, Sammy. Okay, so the person on your mind, Aries, what do they want to apologize for? All right, so this person that you're asking about is self-obsessed, okay? Self-obsessed, self-absorbed. Thank you, Tay. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. So the person Aries that you're asking about could be like very self-obsessed, self-absorbed. You might even think this person is narcissistic because they only really care about themselves. The person you're asking about could be very superficial. They could also be very like vain. You know, they're just one of those people that think they're all of that. Okay. They think they're all of that, and it's actually quite annoying and exhausting, because they tend to only care about themselves and they put their needs above yours. So that's a problem right there. Let's see what they specifically want to apologize for. Because it definitely has to do with that. It has to do with their superficial attitude. It has to do with how vain they are. It's the type of person that's always like pocket watching, the type of person that it's just, when I say pocket watching, it's like they always counting somebody else's money, trying to tell other people what to do. But it's very hard to tell them what to do in return. So it's just like a entitlement that this person has. It's like, it's an entitlement. This person wants to apologize for just behaving in certain ways that cause you to not really trust them. This person, I feel like you and them have had quite a tumultuous type of relationship. It's been like tumultuous. It definitely has its ups and downs. But this person can pretty much sense that there is a wall, barrier, or boundary that you have up as it pertains to them and in regards to the relationship that you have with them. I feel like this is someone that it's like, I'm not saying that you wouldn't want to cut them off, but I feel like this is someone where it's kind of like one of those relationships where you just know that person is still around, but you just tend to focus more so on yourself as opposed to causing issues to ruffle feathers. You feel like you've been through enough with this person, and you feel like the best thing for you to do is to like have your own sense of self-worth, um, and for you to like develop your own sense of self outside of this person's perceptions. So you don't really care how this person thinks and feels about you because you've went through a lot with them, and that's something that they know. They know that they've caused like issues and problems, and then the result because of that, it's like you don't trust them. So that's what they're apologizing for like, just being very like self-obsessed, self-absorbed, only caring about themselves. um I feel like this is someone who's also very jealous of what you have. So it's like this is something that they would, I mean, everything I'm saying is something that they probably wouldn't admit, but they see how good you look. They see how self-sufficient you are. They see how independent that you are, and they also see how like emotionally self-reliant that you are. So you don't really in essence need this person for anything. You don't need them for money, you don't need them for time, you don't need them for a relationship. But I just feel like this is one of those relationships where maybe you can't necessarily like, just cut it off and estrange yourself. Like you can distance yourself and focus on yourself, but it's like one of those things I feel like you can't necessarily cut yourself off from. Some of y'all, this is the person that you're married to. Others, this could be like a father figure, this could be a brother. So that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of picking up on like it's a relationship that you can't necessarily just be like, that's it, it's over, I'm done with you. You could have too much invested with this person. um but yeah, they want to apologize for actually being jealous as well. It's like they have enough of their own, and yet it's like they're still kind of jealous over what you have. So I feel like that's what kind of plays into that, like, self-absorbed type of attitude, where it's like this person, I feel like they have a low sense of just self-esteem, so they could be very materialistic. That's why I'm kind of getting, it's like you just pocket watching, you looking at what somebody else has, you trying to compare yourself to what that other person has. So yeah, it seems like this is someone who put you in like one of those imaginary competitions, Aries. That's what I'm getting here. So that's something else that they would apologize for. Why did they do that? Because they have a low sense of self-worth and self-esteem. They find joy, they find validation and affirmation through physical things, whereas it's like you're kind of just good on your own. You're successful in your own lane. You are materially secure, and you're also someone who is a high achiever or overachiever. Like you're always uh, receiving the rewards from your efforts. Like everything that you do turns to everything that you touch turns to gold, that type of thing. I'm kind of picking that up from you. But yeah, this person, like, they've just done too much and it's caused you to really not trust them. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, like this person has betrayed you. They've lied to you, they've said a lot of things to you. This person even, and it's sad to say, but it's like even intentionally wanting you, because mind you, this is somebody who's in competition with you. So it's like they intentionally wanted you to fail or to um end up in survival mode. They wanted you to just experience a complete and total collapse. So yeah, this is one of those people that, like, just, they a hater for real. Like they would really have to apologize for being a hater. Like they would literally have to apologize for that, because this is why you don't trust them. You don't trust them because they're deceitful. That's why. You don't trust them because you can't trust them because they've said too much. They've done too much. And I really feel like all of this was, just to, even because what I heard was collaborate. So they also could have joined up with other people as well to, what is it called? What is it that people do? Slander. Yeah, to slander your name or to cause you to experience some type of like mental hardship or just a hardship within your life in general. This person would apologize for not supporting you when they could have, and instead they tried to do things to, like, contribute to your ultimate demise. And I know that sounds very intense, like ultimate demise, but like that's essentially what it was with the Ten of Swords. So what should they have done instead? So what should they have done instead? Hey, Dante. Yeah, instead of trying to harm you, this person should have been trying to protect you. That's what they should have been doing. You are definitely someone who is highly empowered. Okay, you can stand on your own. You're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles energy, so you're very powerful. I feel like even if you don't exercise your strength through your physicality, there's strength in your sense of stability. There's strength within you being disciplined, and there's also strength within you being focused. So you just display your strength in a different way. I feel like this person, I'm picking up on this being a masculine energy, and it's like they were in a position where they could actually protect you, but instead of doing that, they used their power to harm you, all because of how superficial, vain, and even in some ways narcissistic that they can be. But their narcissism comes through vanity and material and trying to have as much material items as possible. They think that it makes them, better than other people. So yeah. Side note, I feel like this is one of those people who be like, oh, that's fake designer. Like, oh, that's not real. You know how some people are where they always try to clock everything that somebody's wearing? Like, that's weird to me. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope it made sense. Oh, you're welcome, givers, takers, Journey to Soul Tarot. Thank you so much. And Journey to Soul, definitely make sure you comment on this video once it's posted so that I can follow your tarot channel also. You're welcome, Millie. Demi Gaza. Hey. I want to say hi to everybody else I didn't get to say hi to while I was doing the Aries reading. But it's hard to scroll back up, so just, comment again and say hi. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Leo. Leo, your timestamp is going to be 15 minutes. Y'all, how am I doing with time today? Am I doing good with time? I'm literally only on the second sign talking about, am I doing good? All right. Leo. Dang, this drawing came out. This is definitely interesting. Leo, I'm going to tell you what's up. I just gotta change the timestamp. All right, Leo. So the person that you're dealing with is someone who has a very difficult time with change. Okay, they have a difficult time with releasing things from the past that no longer serve them. This is someone who's very much stuck in the past. Um, they're having issues with letting go of things that other people have done to them, and also even letting go of like older ways of being. You know, just they have issues with letting go of things that no longer serve them. um this is someone who's very fearful. They don't like endings. You know, they feel like when something ends, it's like they're going to be devastated and they're going to be, you know, abandoned and lonely and neglected. So I feel like this person has like an abandonment wound. um and it's sad because if they're not able to let go of things like bad things that have happened to them from the past, or just things in general, it's like they're not going to be able to let go of like older ways of being or older mindsets, or just people, you know, people that they've outgrown and relationships that they've outgrown, certain environments that they've outgrown from the past. It's like they're having a difficult time with being able to do that. Like this is someone who even has shadow work to do, but instead of doing the shadow work, they're just kind of sitting in it. Like life is just happening to them, but they're not actually healing, learning from the lessons and actually trying to move on and just understand that what happened to them in their past is what happened, but now they have an opportunity to be a better person. Now they have the opportunity to experience life differently. Now they have the opportunity to just embrace the unknown. Like this is someone who is so stuck in the past because their future is just so uncertain. Like their future is just so uncertain. I mean, everybody's future is uncertain. Like I could tell you what's going on right now based off of the current energy, but something could change and it could be a whole different story or a whole different ball game. So everyone's future is uncertain. But yeah, this person definitely wants to apologize. I want to see like how their inability to release the past has affected you, but I'm kind of getting that you just I'm just kind of getting like a mistreatment here because this person just wasn't able to get past like resentments. They're just kind of holding on to just an older version or way of being, and it is getting in the way. So yeah, this person wants to apologize. This could be someone that you could have been in a romantic relationship with this person. This could have been a family member. This could have been a friend. Even someone that you frequent out in the community where you actually have to collaborate with someone. So this could be work. This could be church. But for the majority of y'all, I feel like this is going to be a romantic relationship, or for some of y'all, this could also be a marriage here as well. So it's like, yeah, this person wasn't able to release the past, and that's really what broke down the relationship between the both of you. It seems like you and this person had just developed your own sense of community. You felt like you and this person could have been soulmates. Some of y'all could even take it there and say twin flames, but I'm just going to say soulmates for the purpose of this reading being general. But yeah, it's like you felt comfortable with this person and they felt comfortable with you. But because this person wasn't able to let go of their past, let's see what's going on in their past. This person wasn't able to like move forward with you. Okay. They weren't able to move forward with you. So I feel like this has to do with the relationship. Like they weren't able to move past a relationship from the past, maybe something that they wanted from the past but never received. Um, yeah, this person also just they did. I don't want to call them like I don't want to call them weak, but I feel like they wasted a lot of the energy and momentum that was developed between you and them. Okay, they wasted a lot of the energy and the momentum. I feel like this person didn't actually truly believe that you and them were connecting to the degree in which the both of you were connecting. They didn't really actually believe it. So I think that this person could have sabotaged the connection. I also feel like I just feel like they, what is it? It's like they were just inequipped and unable to really truly move forward with you. They were just in a, like just not equipped. Whether they were incapable, they were missing chances, missing opportunities. This person could also want to be apologizing to you for being very like foolish and immature and very like lazy. It's like you and this person connected and y'all had a very strong connection, but as things progressed, it seemed like, you know, the relationship was just kind of breaking down or it was lacking direction. Um, you may have also felt like this person was being very was procrastinating, like not really trying to capitalize on the opportunities. So yeah, they're pretty much apologizing. Well, it seemed like you and this person could have broke up here, and I think you also told this person about themselves as well. So yeah, I do think that they would admit that you are a very straightforward and direct person, and they heard everything that you said. Okay, they see that you're honest, they see that you're someone who's very perceptive and also very discerning. So I feel like you were kind of sensing that this thing was breaking down. You know, like I feel like you kind of sensed that this relationship was kind of ending. But yeah, they just want to apologize for not truly being able to move forward with you because they were still attached to something from the past, whether it be a past relationship, like I said, a past way of being. um yeah, I think that this person didn't really have as strong of a sense of willpower in being able to just kind of get over things. I mean, you can't really tell somebody when to get over something, but it's like, are you actively working towards healing and getting over something from the past that no longer applies to you, or are you just going to sit there? And I feel like that's what this person's issue is. They just kind of like sit and allow things to fester. And it's sad, but it's like if they're not moving forwards, they're going to be regressing and moving backwards. So yeah, I think this person needs some therapy and they need some help. They need to understand that their situation can change if they truly want it to change, if they're determined for it to change, if they're ambitious enough. But yeah, they definitely want to apologize for just not being, you know, able to do what maybe you had the capability to do, because I feel like you were meeting this person halfway. But yeah, I think that your mind, your heart, is really focused on having like a sense of community and actually having good meaningful relationships. And I'm not saying that this person isn't focused on that as well, but it's like a lot of their focus is on their past. So, you know, like I don't know how they're gonna be able to, you know, receive what it is that they potentially will want if they're not even looking in that direction. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. Cha Cha, are you being snappy with Matt? Is that the same Matt from last week that or the week before? I don't know. I feel like I remember saying that Matt, like you thought you ate. That type of thing. I forgot what I said, but it seemed like you're getting snappy with someone. Ayodele, thanks for being here. And hey, Yvonne. Okay, so what should they have done instead? I think that's the question. What should they have done instead? I feel like this person, they feel like they should have tried a little harder. You know, this person feels like they should have tried. Like they can acknowledge that you, even similar to Aries, it's like you're a very powerful person, and especially as it relates to your ability to perceive things accurately, your ability to give constructive criticism. I feel like you've told this person like they need to release the past or they need to get over it. You probably ain't say it like, oh, get over it. You know, it probably was a bit more sensitive than how I'm saying it. But I feel like you know, try to even put things into perspective for this person. It's I'm not saying that you're the cleanup woman. I'm not saying that because I'm not seeing the Queen of Cups. Like if you the Queen of Cups would be more so of like the cleanup woman for real. I feel like you're just someone who's being very honest, being very direct and willing to share wisdom with this person, like because regardless of is them if it's them having to move past a relationship from the past to be with you, or just in general them moving past, you know, things that needed to be released like yesterday, is like you're gonna be honest with them and you're gonna be very objective. So yeah, they just wish that they could have tried. Okay, they feel like they should have tried. They feel like they should have even because if this person said harsh, oh, I see what it is. If this person said harsh words to you in response or acted out in a passive aggressive way, like they feel bad about that as well. And this person also feels like they should have just been, just more flexible, and also like surrendered. So I'm just kind of picking up the hangman energy where it's like being willing to let go of something, to release something from the past, to create space for something new. So yeah, it's sad. It seemed like you and this person, had a pretty decent foundation for a friendship, for a relationship, for some type of work and collaboration. Um, but they can't let go of the past. So I guess they just gonna remain there. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and move forward to the next sign. I hope these are resonating. Hey, Lenny. Hey, Shonda. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. Hey, Easy P Tech. Easy P Tech Craze. Hey, Miriam. All right, Sagittarius, your timestamp is going to be 2630. 2630. Put your name here. Hey. All right, Sagittarius. All right, the person on your mind. What would they say sorry for if ego wasn't in the way? What would they say sorry for if ego wasn't in the way? This person would say sorry for... All right. This person that you're asking about, I feel like is someone who is a potential master in manipulation. Okay, master in manipulation. And I always talk about manipulation on this channel. Like, manipulation could be, directed in a healthy way, to help you, or it could also be directed in a negative way to hinder and to disparage and subjugate and abuse other people. I feel like this is someone who I feel like they chose the dark side. I feel like they chose the dark side. I feel like this is someone who chose to show you a side of them that just was very negative, a side of them that was very unhealthy. And I feel like it really caught you off guard. I'm just feeling like you were very shocked at who this person ended up being or even ended up becoming. And it's just throwing you for a loop. That's all I'm getting. So it's like one or two kind of storylines here. I feel like this person showed you who they really are, and who they really are is just not a great person to want to have a relationship with. Or another, option is that this is someone who, as they kind of grew up and experienced life, it's like life sort of like hardened their heart, and it made them, even more selfish. It made them even more stingy. It made them someone who literally only cares about themselves, only cares about getting their needs met. So it kind of turned them into someone with some intense narcissistic tendencies. Okay, I can definitely say that as well. So I feel like it's one of two things. It's like this person showed you who they really are, or who they really were as you were dealing with them, or it's like you known this person for some time, and just over time they grew up into becoming something that you just, or somebody that you just cannot be around. For some of y'all, I'm also picking up that this is like a younger sibling. It's like a younger sibling, or even a younger family member, or someone that was just so like kind and nice, and then just over time they became, like, for lack of better terms, like a bitch. Or over time they just became really like harsh and cruel, and just like, what I heard was like, and toxic also. And what I just heard was like, who raised you? Like, who raised you? Like, what happened? Like, y'all ever be around people and it's like cool, and then you like go away, and then years go by, and then it's like you link up with them again, and you just be looking at them like, what happened to you? Like, what? Like, has life been so harsh? Has life been hard? Like, has life been cruel? Like, has life been beating you down because you're not the same type of person? Like, so that's kind of what I'm getting here. But yeah, I just feel like this person wants to apologize for like showing you who they truly are. And I just, like I said, it's shocking. It's shocking. Like, what is it? Like, what is this? Yeah, I feel like this is someone who, I don't know what type of hard life they've been living. It seems like this is someone who is like they may have grown up or they're still living in like intense, like I want to say poverty. Like they're still living in intense poverty. Like they still deal with a lot of hardships. This is the type of person I feel like that just feels like they have to take because they've been taken from. This is one of those people that have clearly been abused or mistreated, but instead of deciding to treat other people kind, it's like they've held on to that abuse, they've held on to that mistreatment, they've allowed it to kind of like grow. And like the word keeps coming to mind, fester. They've allowed it to grow within their spirit, and it's definitely turned them into, just, I wanted to say like a savage, but it's definitely turned them into, an abuser. So this is the classic case of like hurt people hurt people. So this is why they've hurt you. They've hurt you. I feel like this person has lived a lot of their life feeling like they're on the outside. This person has intense abandonment issues, but it's hard to get close to this person because they literally don't trust. They're a taker. This is someone who's dealt with a lot of struggle, and because they've been alienated so much so in life, it's like they kind of will alienate themselves like automatically, if that makes sense. This is the type of person where you think you could have a relationship with them, but they'll end up leaving you or they'll end up harming you before you could harm them. That's this type of energy. They'll end up hurting you before you could hurt them, even if you didn't necessarily have any intentions on hurting them. Hey James, even if you didn't have any intentions on doing that, it's like this is what this person does. And they'll apologize. It seemed like this person has put you at some type of disadvantage, especially if you have helped this person with, money, help them with resources. Like I said, they're a taker. So they're just apologizing for that that spirit. They're apologizing for literally just kind of taking, putting you at a disadvantage while basically only focusing on helping themselves. So they kind of looked at you like you were like a place to land or something, like a landing pad, someplace to like where they could get support and they could get help, and then they just were gonna move on, that type of thing. So I feel like this person is really skilled at manipulation. They're skilled at getting what they want um out of people. And I don't really see, let me see. Yeah, I don't really see this person changing. I don't really see this person changing anytime soon. Some of you all could be asking about a masculine energy, but I don't really see this person changing. I feel like they kind of have gathered some type of resource or money, just something that helps them to be at an advantage without essentially giving back in return to you. So this is the type of person that, you may not have had a lot of money to lend, but you decided to lend them money. And then you didn't really realize that they already had 5 to 10 other people lending them money as well. And then on top of that, they don't even pay you back. So it's just like, they kind of had just used you to get into a better place or to help their situation move forward. And while you're stuck at a disadvantage, so that kind of sucks. This is that person that could also, go around and telling people like different sob stories just to get their needs. And then once they get what they need, they just literally move on and leave you behind in the dust. And you got to sit here and you got to struggle. So, yeah, this person is a manipulator. This person is a taker. They have sob stories. They know how to work it. Okay. Because what I was about to say is they know how to work the system. So that could also be very applicable to this person as well. I definitely see this as someone who could be on some type of like state or government assistance, and they know how to get, they know what to say, they know what to do to get what they want. Okay, so they showed you just how like ruthless and brutal that they could be when they need to acquire something. So for y'all, I feel like this has to do with money. um so this is definitely that type of person who would step on someone else. This could also have to do with work as well. I feel like you all could potentially be asking about a narcissistic person in leadership, whether it be upper management, middle management. It just depends on where you are. You all could also be asking about like a peer within the same career field, someone that you've worked with before. Yeah, you could be asking about that. Someone that you've definitely communicated with a lot. But yeah, it's sad because it's like this person only really cares about advancing and moving their situation forward. So yeah, this person wishes that they would have appreciated you a lot more. This person wishes that they wouldn't have been so like quick to I wouldn't say like quick to move on. Now for some of y'all, because this person is manipulative, I would say like, even though I'm telling you, this, like I would probably take this, what I'm saying, with a grain of salt as well, because this is a taker. So if anything, they're understanding that there's just a lot of value within you as a person and actually like having you around. So if they moved on, like let's just be glad that they moved on. But this person is actually wishing that they would have spent more time with you, that they would have not have been so like quick to leave, or like quick to get what they want and leave, that type of thing. So it's kind of sad here because they could also be saying that, there was more that they could have gotten out of you before they just kind of up and left, or up and moved on. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So I would just say take that with a grain of salt, because no, like they're a taker, so they need to get out. Like they need to get out. That's what they need to do. But yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Is like they should have spent more time with you. They shouldn't have been so quick to leave. They shouldn't have been so quick to just, in some ways, like just use you and manipulate you. Like maybe y'all would have had a different type of relationship if they didn't kind of play that same game with you that they tend to play with other people. That's kind of what they're saying here. But yeah, they are acknowledging that you actually are a good person. And they're acknowledging that, if they if they would have allowed themselves to, not run that same type of game with you, then maybe, they would have had a good relationship or a good partnership with you. But like I'm saying, like just take that with a grain of salt, because like this is a manipulative person. So if they left, good. If they left, then good. Okay. All right. So that's it, Sagittarius. James, you said that sounds like your sister. That's crazy, because I am actually um picking that up here too, because I was getting heavy masculine energy as well. But in this one picture here, it actually is a woman being depicted, and she looked masculine as hell. So that's hilarious. Hey, World Natural Phyto Medicine. Hey, Sharon. All right, so now we're moving on to the water signs. And we're going to be starting with Cancer, because that was what was requested. Charlene, I can do the earth signs after. I can do the earth signs after. And I'll start with Capricorn. Allie, you should ask Cha-Cha. Okay, ask her that question. Won't need to pull out the cards for that. Okay. Like day trading is a technical thing. You don't have to be woo woo all in the esoteric. Like this is a very mundane skill. So if you practice as you practice anything, you can get better at it. All right, so Cancer, your timestamp is going to be 40 minutes. Yeah, asking, will you be successful at day trading is like asking, like, will I take a shower tonight? You know, it's kind of just like, do you want to? Do you want to take a shower? Do you want to be rich? Like, all right, so let's go ahead and get started. For Cancer. Yeah, so this person that you're asking about, Cancer, is definitely someone who is highly insecure. Okay, I feel like this is someone who's highly insecure. And I feel like this is someone who cares a lot about like body image. So they care a lot about like, you know, how they look, how other people look. It seems like this is one of those people who even tend to like, it's sad, but like tend to like body shame, fat shame other people. Like that's kind of what I'm getting here as well. Like this is just someone who can be very hypercritical. They might say it's constructive criticism, but I just don't believe it to be true. It's like this is someone who could be very like highly critical of other people and of their looks and just judging people and the types of people that they are based off of, you know, how they look like. So it doesn't even necessarily have to just do with, you know, weight, but it could just be other aspects to people as well. So this could be someone who has issues with the isms, okay? The isms, you know, they could be, they could have issues with racism, you know, they could have issues with, you know, being misogynistic, just making little comments. They could have issues with being xenophobic. I just feel like this is one of those like discriminatory type of people or discriminative type of people. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Just those people that just treat people accordingly based off of how they look and, you know, just what they perceive about them. So yeah, it seems like this person is wanting to apologize for judging you, especially if they've made a lot of like sneaky comments, sarcastic comments. I also heard sneak dissing. Sneak dissing, you know, so I feel like it's one of those people that just comment on things that do not concern them, and it's like actual physical things, like you're commenting on someone's hair, you're commenting on someone's weight, you're commenting on someone's like skin complexion. It's like, wait, like that's just how I feel. It's like they always have something to say. Like it's impossible to make any type of like changes and even positive changes with someone like this around, because it's like they're always trying to clock. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting here. Is just always judging somebody, but it's like if you're judging somebody based off of their like skin complexion, it's like that's not something that can easily be changed. Like with like, you know, it's weird. Like you judging somebody based off of weight. Like weight is something that can change. Like it's just weird. But yeah. I also feel like this person, what do I want to say? I feel like this person has no sense of like morality or ethics as it relates to like dealing with people. So this is just that type of person who is used to, you know, saying the wrong things. I think this is someone who doesn't have tact either. This is someone who will literally just say something that's mad out of pocket, like out of nowhere, and you just kind of looking at them like you don't have no sense of like boundaries. Like you don't understand like social mores. Like you don't understand that you just can't say and do whatever you want at any given point in time. I'm also getting like this is the type of person where you don't want to go out in public with them because they're too unpredictable. Like that's just kind of what I'm getting here. Like they're just too unpredictable. They're too unpredictable. Some of y'all, this could be your mom, which is understandable. Like that's sad to say. This could be your mom. Yeah, this person, they definitely are feeling very apologetic. They're feeling very apologetic. I can say that, you know. I think this is someone who has said things that definitely made you question your sense of self-worth. Um, this is someone who I feel like they just comment too much on just I just keep getting it. Your body, your physicality, how you look like. Um, this person could have even like insulted you, like just behind your back. They just don't know how to take accountability for what they say. So this is also someone who could be too proud to actually want to apologize to you. So I think it's, you know, you might be thinking it's a bit like outlandish that they are feeling apologetic, but they actually do. If this is your mom, you know, she might be having a difficult time with apologizing to you because she feel like, oh, I'm your parent, that type of thing. Like you should be able to take my criticism, but it's not necessarily nurturing or it's not caring. So this person would just want to apologize for not really being as sensitive to your just sensitive towards you, you know, not being as sensitive, not being as like welcoming or comforting with their energy. Like instead it's like they just always say things to sabotage the connection and they say things to attack and to hurt you. And yeah, it's sad, you know, it's definitely sad. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Because it's like they're saying things to really cut you down. And they don't really take accountability for their actions. And I also feel like this is someone who has always been enabled. So this is kind of like something that they typically do. This person's too unpredictable. They have a hard time with actually wanting to change and see things, you know, differently. This is just someone who I feel like you continue to go through like endless cycles of the same thing with. And I feel like right now you all are even contemplating if you should estrange yourself from this person, but it could be a bit difficult to do that as far as based on the type of relationship that you have with them. It could be a bit difficult. But yeah, for you, Cancer, the person that's apologizing is showing up in more of a feminine energy. That's what I'm getting here is a feminine. Um, and it's sad because especially if you're snatched and your body looks good and they're still commenting on that, it's like that's because this person isn't too confident about their body. So you could look really good. Okay. You could look really good. And it's like this person obviously hating because they have more pounds on their body than you do. Or they don't feel as confident or they don't have like as high of a self-esteem to actually want to make changes to themselves. So they always comment on other people. So it's kind of hard to change and transform with this person around because it's like they always are going to have something to say. Maybe even trying to like get you to stop doing what you're doing. So if you're doing something positive with yourself, like self-care, if you're focused on your body image, if you're focused on, you know, just eating healthier, it's like this person gonna have something to say. And that's just it's just weird. It's weird, but whatever. Okay, whatever. I feel like you all definitely are trying to distance yourself away from this person, and it's definitely been something that's been on your mind for a while. But you could be feeling a bit like stuck. You could be waiting for things to change. Like you could be waiting for this person to change, but it's hard. Okay, it's difficult for them too. Um, but yeah, they are realizing that they should have been a bit more fair in how they treated you or even how they judge you. This person did judge you or how they are judging you for what you're doing with your life. Or for, you know, even how you want to appear now. They feel like they should have just said things that inspired more harmony between the both of you as opposed to saying like harsh, bitter, and cruel things that have caused you to, you know, not really want to be around them or have caused you to feel, you know, worse or bad about yourself. Yeah, they just want to apologize for not being sensitive. Like, that's what they want to apologize for. Yeah, this person feels like they should have taken more opportunities to like actually build trust with you or to build a good connection with you. They feel like they should have taken more opportunities to just create more of a healthy, peaceful, harmonious, and simple connection with you as opposed to something that's just, you know, so complex, complicated, just unfair, just dishonest. Like they wish that they should have just dealt with you in a better way, or they should have just had a better type of a morality and understanding. I think this person doesn't really know how to have like true meaningful relationships, because it seems like they tend to say the wrong things, or they tend to do the wrong things that don't inspire togetherness. So they sabotage connections. But it's just, what I just heard was you can't live with them and you can't live without them. So for y'all, for some reason tonight, I'm picking up that a lot of these people that y'all have on your mind are like relationships that you just can't easily walk away from. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting here. But yeah, that's what this person wants to apologize for. They just don't, they create disharmony as opposed to peace by just saying the wrong things. And I don't know, you just don't want to put your you don't want to put your like faith and trust on the line that this person could change. I feel like you're understanding that like this person is probably going to continue to be this way for the rest of their life. So I guess I would say my advice to you is to just navigate your way around this person, or just exercise boundaries with them so that you don't continue to be hurt by what they say and by what they do. But I'm just getting is more so like what they say and what they say about you. Like, but all right. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just looking at the yo, Kendrick said he would cut his granny off. Oh my god. Yo, I'm cracking up. All right. Let me go ahead and move to Scorpio. Scorpio. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to catch up in the chat, but I don't know. I'm gonna just let y'all have conversations, okay? All right. Scorpio. Scorpio, your timestamp was 52 minutes. Tay said, damn, Granny gotta go. Damn. Scorpio. Scorpio, this person that you asking about is a vengeful individual, okay? Vengeful. Vengeful. No, this is definitely someone who is highly passive aggressive. And I don't think you could keep up with this person. I really don't think you could keep up. Like, this is someone who has a very weak and fragile ego. Okay. Very weak and fragile. Like, this is the type of person where you could say something or you could do something and you may not think it's a big deal, but to them, it hurts, it hurts them. And instead of them just speaking up in a moment and being like, okay, you know what you did? Like, yeah, you know what you said? Yeah, that actually hurt my feelings. It made me feel like this. Okay. It's like this person won't say that. It's like they're going to hold on to some stuff that you did. They're going to hold on. And as soon as they can, quote unquote, get their lick back, they're going to do it. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Like, yeah, I hate revenge as well. Like, this is that type of person. Like, this is that person that will literally hurt you when you don't see it coming. Okay. This is that type of person. And they'll turn back and be like, remember what you did 10 years ago? Yeah, that still hurt my feelings. So that's why I did this. So this is that type of person. They like to get revenge. They could definitely play the long game. They could definitely be playing the long game here as well. So I don't know. It's very difficult to have, relationships and connections with people like this, because they're literally going to just brush things under the rug. And they're going to do things like, they're going to say things like, oh, it's okay. Like, oh, it's all right. It's okay. But that's not necessarily the case. They're holding on to that. Okay. They're holding on to it. And the resentment is going to grow and grow and grow until they, get back at you. So this is just one of those people you really have to be careful with. Like, and it's, crazy that you would have to even potentially walk on eggshells, with this person. but it's very difficult to have a relationship with them because you just can't trust it. You cannot trust it. You don't know what they're gonna do. You don't know what they're gonna get mad at. You don't know what they're gonna clock, keep to themselves, not be willing to resolve it with you, and then they're just gonna blow up and be like super aggressive like when they get back at you. So I don't know. This one of those. I don't. I don't know. Like I just don't have the tolerance for this. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the tolerance for this because I just feel like the easy thing to do is to just say, like, if somebody wronged you, say I feel hurt because of this, because of what you said or because of what you did. Because sometimes we may like unintentionally hurt someone or say something that we didn't, and it wasn't within our intentions for it to have that particular type of result with that person. Like, how are you supposed to know that this person dealt with unresolved things from their past? Like, how are you supposed to know? So I just think like the best thing that you can do is to be as sensitive as possible, because everybody's going through stuff. But it's just like, if this person doesn't speak up and tell you like where you wronged them, then how are you supposed to fix it? So it's just weird. It is weird. For some of y'all, this could be um a mother figure. What's up with it today? What's up with family? This could be a mother figure. If you're masculine, this could be your wife or your girlfriend. You could be in a relationship with this person. Um, if you have I was about to say a baby mama. I'm tripping. If you have children, this could be the mother of your children here as well. But let's see. Yeah, it's heavy mom energy. This could even be someone who is just a mother. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. For some of y'all, this could actually be a friend. A friend. And y'all both are, yeah, a friend. And y'all both are, or even for some of y'all, this could be a same-sex relationship here as well. But yeah, I'm picking up friendship as well, or even someone that you were on seemingly good terms with, someone out in the community wherever you tend to frequent and have friends. But yeah, so this person definitely wants to apologize for just gossip. This person definitely gossiped about you. They talked about you. They talked bad about you to other people. This is definitely somebody who is a low key like enemy. I'm also picking up frenemy here as well. Like, this is someone who had a very close relationship to you, and it's like because they know the ins and outs of your life, or they feel like they do, they went and slandered your name and talked about you to other people. So this is definitely someone who gossips a lot. They gossip a lot. Like, this is definitely a snake. This is a sneaky snake. Like, this is someone who will try to gather and collect intel on your life. Like, you might think that you're being welcoming, by like allowing this person into your home, allowing them into your world. Because what I just heard was share my life. So you could be that type of person who just like wants everybody to be happy, wants everybody to feel included. It's like you don't only care about yourself, but you care about everybody else as well. You care about the collective happiness of the entire group. Like, you care about, things kind of running smoothly, calmly, peacefully. Like, so, you looked at this person as someone that, was a friend to you. It seemed like the both of y'all have, like similar interests. If this is like a family member, of course, you come from the same family, you come from the same community. So, it's pretty much like a given for you. Like, you're definitely that type of person who would say like, oh, blood is thicker than water. Or like when you develop friendships with people, you actually hold them down. Like, you're loyal. You really are. Like, you're loyal. Like, you're actually a really good person to be in a relationship with, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a familial relationship, or even if it's a marriage, or any other type of romantic, intimate connections. Like, you're actually a good person to have around. But yeah, this person wants to apologize for talking bad about you. Like, they definitely got, yeah, I'm picking up, this is a friend, heavy friend now. Okay. And it's like, this is someone that you consider to be, you know, close to you. This is someone that you considered a friend. This is someone that you felt like y'all had, you know, like I said, similar interests, similar goals. Y'all got along, y'all liked similar things. You know, this is someone that you felt like you could turn up with, someone you could party with, someone that you could, you know, just celebrate your accomplishments and achievements with. Like, there's a, you know, heavy sense of community. But it's sad to say, it's like this person was definitely an op. They were in front of me. They gather information about you. They want to talk about how you live. They want to talk about what you do. Like, this the type of person where you can't really bring them into your house because they really gonna be clocking everything you have, like that type of thing. And especially if you tell them about, like, you know, if you're having a bad day or if you're having an issue in life, it's like they're gonna go back and tell other people, you know. So yeah, this person is actually a very negative person. They put a lot of negativity into situations, into things, and they just speak a lot of like negative words on other people. I feel like they talk a lot about things they don't necessarily have 100% knowledge about, but because they're nosy, because they like to be in people business, because they like to observe, like because they're nosy, they like to observe. It's like they think they know, that type of thing. So a lot of what they say, like I said, is gossip. So yeah, you may feel like, for some of y'all, it's like, I think you might still be in some type of relationship with this person that you're thinking about. In my opinion, I would say, you know, you should consider potentially distancing yourself away from this person. I feel like you should consider maybe accepting this person's ways and just moving on and just trying to find peace and happiness within the situation. I feel like the longer you stay in contact with this person, it's like it's only going to cause you to feel a lot much more anxiety, because you're just wondering, like, what is this person saying about me? What are they lying about to other people? It just seems as though they're trying to, like, even similar to another sign, it's like slander your name, smear your name, or just trying to like disparage you or make it seem like things aren't as good as, you know, you make it seem. And I mean, it's really none of their business, to be honest. It's really none of their business. But this is a nosy person who like makes it their business to gather information. Yeah, if they make it their business to try to get to the bottom of, you know, whatever's going on. So I feel like if they want to do all that, they might as well be a private investigator and do it for a living. Like, do it for a living, you know. But I'm just picking up that this is someone who really likes to be nosy, and they just want to, you know, discover information so they can go back and talk to other people about it. So yeah, sorry y'all, this is what this person wants to apologize for, like talking bad about you, making it seem like y'all were close, like y'all were, you know, just connecting and vibing with each other, just to like, you know, go behind your back and talk about you. So yeah, this is a just a highly insecure person. Like, I just want to know why they felt like, I think this person could be jealous over your home situation. um they could be jealous over that, especially if you all have like a good partner. Like, so let's say the person that you're asking about is not your current romantic partner, you know, or even if you're single, it's like you have options, you have potential. Like, you know, this person, they feel like they may be a little old, they may be a little washed up, or people don't really want them. That's kind of what I'm getting here. I feel like this person could be very jealous over like just your motion and what you have going on for you, or just what you have. So it's not even to say that they may not have access to the same opportunities, or they may not have the same potential that you have, but it's like it seems like what you have is better. So if they got a man, they feel like your man is better than their man. Yeah, okay, or vice versa. Like if they have a home, they feel like, oh, your home is better than theirs. Um, or you could have a home and they could be living in an apartment. You could be married and they could still be dealing with boyfriends, you know? So it's just something there. Because I'm just like thinking, like, what did you do? Like, what did you actually do to them? And I don't really think you did much to them. I just feel like you focused on stabilizing yourself, settling yourself, whatever that means for you, whether this is you, you know, deciding to increase your income and your financial stability, or if this is you deciding to make more friends, if this is you deciding to enter into a relationship. It's just like you're just growing. You want to progress in life in general. As an adult, you just want to have a full holistic, life of happiness, of peace, and of emotional fulfillment. That's just what you want. So I don't know. Like, this person is weird. Like, but yeah, what they feel like they should have done, they feel like they should have just been happy for you. So this seems like this is a jealous person, or they feel like they should have just contributed to the collective happiness of the group. Um, so yeah, I do think that this is someone who um they're just an instigator and they start problems. It's like you could have just a good friendship with them and even include other people so y'all could just have a good community, but it's like this is the person that always wants to start drama, start problems by gossiping, and they wish they should have just like did things similar to another sign to contribute to the collective happiness, as opposed to doing things that have kind of messed up the community, or messed up y'all's relationship or connection to each other. And also, as far as you growing and progressing and moving forward in life, they wish they just would have, just been happier for you, instead of jealous. Yeah, this is someone who wishes that they would have I wanted to say like protected you, or because I just feel like you shared your life with this person. I feel like you um it's just like you could have barriers and boundaries as it relates to other people, but you actually let this person in. You let this person in and you actually show them love. So they wish they would have like protected that, because that's a difficult thing for anybody to do. They wish they would have protected that, as opposed to, in a sense, it's like, getting close to you in proximity, and then, of course, using the information that they had about you against you to harm you. So I just feel like this person wishes they would have protected that intimate space that you allowed yourself to share with them. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. I hope that makes sense, y'all. I hope it made sense. But that's it, Scorpio. I felt like I was reading a bit too into it, but I had to figure this out. I had to figure it out. Let's get it. You said say less. Only bands. You can catch me tomorrow. Have a good night. Shalimar. I think I said your name. You're an Aquarius. That's what's up. When I'm done, I have to go to earth signs after I'm done with Pisces, but I'll start with Aquarius when I get to the air signs. Charlene, I'm getting to Capricorns. I just gotta do Pisces first. So typically what I do is I let everyone choose a sign, and then I'll just stick to the other signs that's within the same element. You welcome, Shalimar. Oh, Only Bands is Be Right. Okay, that's what's up, Be Right. So you changed your name to Only Bands. Okay. Only Bands. 1:08:15 is your timestamp. Okay. He said bands will make her dance. All right. Pisces. Okay, so the person on your mind, like Wesley, you from New Orleans? That's what's up. The other side of my son's family is from New Orleans. He's been to New Orleans, and I haven't even been to New Orleans, but he's been. Pisces. This person that you're asking about is like they have an issue. They really have an issue with apologizing. Like this person must be very egotistical. They have an issue with apologizing. Or if they apologize, it's just always something stupid. It's just like not even a real apology. It's like a half-hearted apology. And it's like this person just does the most. I feel like you have went through the ringer with the person on your mind. Like they could be very narcissistic. Like so there really is no end to what they done. I feel like this person has even done things to you that you don't even know about. Like, but at this point, because you already know who this person is, you know their character, you know what their integrity is looking like, you know they don't have a good sense of morality and ethics. It's like I really feel like you just in a way have had to forgive this person without even truly, you know, experiencing a changed behavior from them. It's kind of one of those things where it's like you really had to forgive this person, not for them, but for yourself. But it's sad because it's like you still are owed an apology. Like you still are. Yeah, this is someone who is like, you already know who they are. They've been showing themselves, they don't care. Like, I think this is someone who is just a very negative, pessimistic person. This is someone who's very like entitled, someone who's very superficial. um this is someone who's a savage. This is someone who hurts people and they don't care because they've been hurt, so they really don't care. Like they do not care. Like this is someone who continues to keep perpetuating the same bad behavior. It doesn't matter how many conversations you have with them. It doesn't matter. Like they're not going to change, they're not going to care. This person has been hurt. Like this is one of those like hurt people as well. But it's like this person has been hurt so intensely that they just don't care. They're emotionally numb, they're emotionally unavailable. Zero empathy, zero empathy, like zero kindness. Like it's just it's not there. I feel like you know exactly who this person is and they haven't even adequately apologized, and their behavior also is not changing. Like you thought, oh, maybe this person behavior gonna change. It's not changing. It's not changing. Like this person is also a liar. Yo, why am I going in? This person is also a liar. This person intentionally harms people and they literally don't care. Like when I tell you that they don't care, I don't know what else to say. Like they really, they just don't. And they do a lot of projection as well. So if you've spoken to this person about like your dreams, your goals, like different things that you want to do, it's like this person allows all of the great things that you talk about to go in one ear out the other because they don't believe it. They think you're lying. Okay. Like they think you're lying. They think everybody is playing a game where everyone is some fake ass character. That's how this person thinks. Like they think that life is like a video game. You know, like they just don't see that this is reality and people have real feelings and people actually, you know, have emotions, and you know people actually hurt, you know, when they're betrayed and lied to. Like you know, so this is just one of those like zero empathetic types of people. um and there's so much that they have to apologize for, but they just will not. So it really does put a lot of the burden on you to have to resolve, you know, just what you've experienced by the hands of this person. But I feel like this is someone who continues to keep doing things to this day. Like what what in the world? Like, yeah. Yeah, I do see the Emperor here on the bottom of the deck. So for some of you all, this could be a masculine figure. This could be a father. This could be your boss. Um, this could be a grandfather. This could be a grandfather as well. This person that you're asking about, they're just, like I said, they're very self-absorbed, they're very envious, and they're also very codependent as well. They depend on other people for things, you know. That's the thing I don't get is like I just look, y'all, I just don't get it. Like, because I have commentary, but I'm just like, how are you? And I'm talking to this person, is like, how are you going to be codependent and needy, but then you just think you could treat anybody any type of way and expect to get your needs met? So this is another person that I feel like is just very enabled. They tend to only care about themselves, their immediate wants, their immediate needs, and they don't care. Like they're gonna get what they want even if it harms another person. So I feel like this is what you've experienced from them. This is what you've experienced. And it's sad to say, but it's like the way that this person acts, it really does actually make you question yourself. Okay. You really do question yourself. You question how this person, sees you. Um, and it's just one of those things where it's just like people treat you like how they feel about you. So I just feel like it actually does hurt you when this person treats you in this way. So yeah, that's why I keep getting that, like, these relationships or these people that you're asking about, it's like they're relationships that you cannot just estrange yourself from. I feel like that's the theme for tonight. But hey, I am getting that this is family as well, for you. But yeah, this person is definitely selfish. They're very selfish. They're very greedy. They're very insecure. They're, highly envious and jealous of like the things that other people have, even of you. This is something that they wouldn't admit, but they're, just envious of how, like, actually confident that you are, how self-assured that you are. Even if you're working on some type of like creative project, hobby, some type of creative venture, even an entrepreneurial venture. It's like they're jealous about that as well. They're jealous as it relates to like your energy. I feel like you're a highly energetic person. You're an enthusiastic person. When you get ideas, you just get so inspired. I also feel like you're someone who has a vision for your life. Okay. So you are someone who is like a future forward thinker, someone who thinks about like the bigger vision. You could also have like a 5-year plan. Okay, I'm picking up that as well. Hey Shanice. Hey Shanice. Shanice, I got your email today. I was waiting on you to email me back because I wanted to ensure that you got my communication. So I'm glad to see that you're here. Um, but yeah, this is definitely someone who is jealous. Like, you have a life of, options, opportunity, adventure. The possibilities are limitless for you. And it's like not necessarily that way with this person. Sad to say, I have to say this, but this person just kind of like exhibits like crabs in a barrel or bottom feeder type of energy. Okay. You're not really trying to participate with that, but it's hard. It's hard because it's like you're still connected to this person. But yeah, this is definitely a crabs in a barrel, bottom feeder mentality, type of individual. Like, this is who we're talking about here. um but yeah, they definitely want to apologize for not like adequately, just nurturing you, caring about you. Instead of caring for you, it's like they've harmed you. They've treated you like in a very like malicious and unkind way, and it's just a very not nice way. I also feel like when this person harms you, they always put you, like, similar to another sign, they put you at a disadvantage, or they always end up ruining something, whether it's ruining your plans, ruining your outlook for your future, even trying to ruin your self-esteem here as well. Like I said, I feel like this person causes you to question yourself. um they cause you to, even at some points in times, feel like you're not lovable. So it's like this person is like actively abusing you. I feel like this is an abusive relationship. um and they always cause so much like disaster and upheaval and chaos. Especially if this is someone that you live with, if this is someone that you work with, it's like there's always some issue in the house. Yeah, this person has definitely betrayed you. They've put you in survival mode. They've lied to you, they've deceived you. um and they're apologizing for not caring either. Like, I just feel like this is a bad person. This is a bad person. Like, and I also feel like they try to like ruin opportunities that are coming in for you as well. Like, because I feel like you have a lot that you can look forward to. I feel like you are someone that has just recently experienced some type of glow up. It seems like this person doesn't want you to be at your best, because if like you're at your best, then you can, look forward towards, other things or other relationships. But it's like this person doesn't want you to be at your best. They want you to be at a disadvantage. They want to ruin your financial opportunities. They don't want you to feel stable or secure within yourself, because if you're stable and secure, just within your own, you know, sense of self-worth and being. It's like you're gonna feel confident and fearless and bold to, you know, accomplish new things or to achieve higher heights. So it seemed like this person just wants you to fail in life. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Like they want you to fail. They want you to always be in survival mode. They don't really want to see you transform. They don't want to see your transformation. Um, yeah, I don't like it. So everything that I'm saying, I feel like this is what this person would actually apologize for. But if this is someone you're in a current relationship with, I really do think that this relationship could potentially be like ending soon. Whether you just release this person, or for some of y'all, this could actually be a relationship that you're no longer a part of. Because I see the Tower and also the Ten of Swords, which is like an ending, a complete ending. So that's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here. Let's see. What should they have done? What should they have done? I mean, in order for this person to like, oh wow. Sorry, y'all. Let's see if my feed starts again. Okay, yeah, sorry y'all. I just got this like flash flood warning on my phone, so it kind of messed up the feed. Yeah, people do be hating. What they wish they should have done. I feel like this person, like, I feel like there was a tiny voice. Okay, there was a tiny voice, and I feel like it was this person's um intuition. It was a tiny voice that they did not listen to. Okay, but they should have listened to the voice. I feel like they were told or they were guided or instructed to like to treat you better, but they just couldn't. They couldn't do it. I feel like this is someone who tends to focus more so on just negativity as opposed to like positivity. Um they just couldn't do it. I feel like in order for this person to like actually be able to treat you better, they would have to change. Like their mindset would have to change. The way that they see relationships would have to change. They would have to develop more empathy for other people. Like that would have to change. And I think it's a bit, I don't want to say like it's impossible, but because anything is possible, but I just feel like the likelihood of this person changing at this point in time in their life is very like slim. Yo, my yeah, I wanted to say slim to none so bad. Like, but it's like sometimes I don't like, you know, like saying certain things because I feel like, you know, nothing's impossible. People can change, but I just think it's very hard for this person to change. It's like a 1% chance. Okay, but it's still 1%. So they wish that they would have just listened to that voice that was within them, like deep down within them, that was telling them to treat you better, that was telling them to try to develop more of a meaningful connection with you. But they just didn't do it. They didn't do it. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. I just feel like you should just leave this person alone because I don't get it. Like I really don't get it. But it's just too much that you would have to forgive them for, and I feel like it's what you're actively doing. But it's like you have to forgive them literally for yourself, because this person may never really truly apologize to you. They're too proud. They're too arrogant. They're too narcissistic, and they also really don't care. Like they have zero empathy. They have zero empathy. So yeah, I'm sorry. Some of these people could have even stole things from you as well, like stole money or stole resources, just stole things from you that are super important to you. And they also just didn't care. They felt very entitled. This is also someone who would apologize to you for like bullying you. They will apologize for like intimidating you, even dragging you into arguments and conflicts, and just like this is just someone I feel like that also tends to like fly off the handle because they're so stressed out. It's like they're just a hostile person, someone you just cannot be around. It's just too much conflict when dealing with this person. I just heard walk on by. So this is someone you've had to maybe even walk on eggshells around. This is also someone who could be highly competitive. For some of y'all, this is somebody that's in the workplace, you know, so like just highly competitive. Yeah, they play too many mind games. They're too strategic. They have a win or lose type of attitude. So they would definitely apologize for that as well. Like having that type of win or lose mentality within y'all's relationship, whereas they have to win and you have to lose, that type of thing. So yeah, Pisces, y'all are sensitive people. Like y'all are too tender to be dealing with somebody this harsh and brutal. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. Let's go ahead and move on. Capricorn. Capricorn, your timestamp is going to be 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 15 seconds. Tay, you said if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Talk about it, Capricorn. Capricorn. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Yeah, Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay. Now, this person that you asking about is someone, okay? This is someone who does not have vision like you do, okay? This is someone who does not allow themselves to dream, okay? And if they can't dream, they can't achieve. So this is definitely someone who yeah, I feel like they don't really make as much progress in life as compared to you, because you actually allow yourself to imagine like what could be, and then you also will apply your disciplined nature, your tenacious nature, okay, and your resilient nature to accomplish everything that you want. So you're very ambitious. You allow yourself to dream about what you want for your life, for yourself, and then you actually give yourself the permission to go accomplish it or to go achieve it. So it's like you're very goal oriented, you're very goal driven. This person is not, okay? This person is the exact opposite from you. Like you always are achieving something and they're just not. This is someone who might feel like it's stupid to dream, or it's stupid to, because when you dream, it's like you're envisioning something. Like you're envisioning your new life. You're envisioning your glow up. You're envisioning your future. You know, it's like this is someone who I feel like is very I wanted to say basic, but I also heard the word matrix. It's like they're very basic. Like they live basic. Like they're alive, but they're not living. They're they just kind of do maybe even what society tells them to do. Like this is a very conventional type of person. Um I feel like they, and I'm not trying to, you know, insult anybody that has a 9 to 5, but it's like, you know, you could have an interesting job and it still be a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? It's like this person, this is the type of person that'll work at the same basic job for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Like this is that type of person. Like they just don't allow themselves to imagine living a life outside of the life that they're living, you know? Like they don't know that there's alternate realities and they actually can jump timelines if they want to. Like you're someone I feel like that's, it's like you always have vision. Like there's always something that you're striving towards. There's always something that you want to achieve. And this person is just not like you. They're the exact opposite. So yeah, I feel like this person is apologizing for not believing in your dreams or believing in the things that you've told them, especially if you were comfortable enough to share with them like what you want, you know, like even what you want to achieve by next year or what you want to achieve within the next 3 months. It's like this person don't believe none of the stuff that you're saying. Similar to another sign. They don't believe it. Like they think it's stupid to dream. They feel like you should just kind of go along and do what everybody else does because it works. But the fact is that it may not necessarily work for you. So yeah. Yeah, they think it's like aimless to dream, to fantasize, to have wishful thinking, to expect anything positive, to have faith, to have hope. Like this that type of person that you could tell them like, oh, I have dreams of moving to California and becoming a movie star. And they're just like, girl, you not going nowhere. You gonna stay in this little ass town with everybody else and you gonna be doing the same thing. Like, like that's something that they would think in the in the forefront of their mind, but they probably would never tell you. It's that type of thing. Yo, it just remind me of that. I think it's I don't know what company is it. Is it Liberty Mutual with Limu Emu? Y'all know those commercials with Limu Emu? Like, and there's the one commercial where it's the commercial where it's like Limu Emu was leaving. He was leaving. And then the guy was like, you'll never be nothing. You're never gonna accomplish anything. You'll never do anything. And then next thing you know, they watching Limu Emu on TV on a commercial, and they like, dang, that emu did it. Like, I don't know if y'all know that commercial I'm talking about. I feel like that's really what I'm talking about. It's like, yo, this is really someone who is doubting, like they're doubting your goals, they're doubting your dreams, they're doubting what you told them. Like, this person would apologize. This person would literally apologize to you because it's like everything that you told them actually came to pass. So I feel like everything that you said that you were gonna do, or everything that you said you wanted to do, like, girl, I'm cracking up because of that commercial. Like, now I'm really cracking up because they really was like, you'll never make it. And then Limu Emu was on TV. Like, and it was like, oh, he made it. Like, it's just that thing. I'm just trying to say, like, this is definitely someone who was doubting you. And they thought you wouldn't make it. They thought you wouldn't do what you said you was gonna do. Um, so they'll definitely apologize to that for you for that, because they're like, no, you really told me the truth. Like, everything you envisioned, all of your ideas, everything you said you wanted to do, like, is actually coming to pass. So yeah, this person would definitely apologize for doubting your dreams and goals. um they felt like you could never do it. They felt like you were too scatterbrained. They felt like you were too distracted. They felt like you had, too much going on in your life to be able to, like, live your life and simultaneously, achieve and strive to accomplish goals. They just felt like you couldn't do it. It seemed like this person doesn't really know too many people that do what they say they're going to do. They don't really know too many people that achieve things, that are successful. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So they didn't really believe it. They didn't believe you when you told them. Um, this person also, they they tend to, like, they talk bad about you as well, because it's like you're someone who I feel like is always like trying to accomplish goals. It's like you're always trying to incorporate some type of new goal into your life, or something new, whether it's you incorporating new streams of income or new relationships, new goals that you want to accomplish. That's just what I'm getting here. So they see you as someone who, like, is dissatisfied, like nothing's ever enough for you. Like, they felt like, you already accomplished this one thing. It's like, what else do you need to do? Like, this is the person that would be like, how much money is enough? Because you might have a goal to, earn a certain amount of money, and you're actually getting there. Like, you're making things happen. And this is someone who's just like, well, when is it enough? Like, when are you going to be satisfied, type of thing. But the fact of the matter is that, oh, you're welcome, Cha Cha. The fact of the matter is that when it comes to life, it's okay to be dissatisfied. Okay. That feeling of dissatisfaction is what is going to push you to want to accomplish more. So it's okay to want, things. It's okay to be dissatisfied. As long as you're grateful for what you have, that's all that matters. But you are allowed to be dissatisfied, because if you're not dissatisfied, it's like you're just going to continue staying exactly where you are. And I always say there's no such thing as being stagnant or stuck. You're either progressing or you're regressing. So you need to feel dissatisfied. That's your soul's way of telling you that there's more for you to experience, or there's more for you to accomplish. There's more that you can incorporate into your life. So I just feel like you all are on the pursuit of happiness. This person is watching you, and they're doubting you. I was about to say a doubting Thomas. But it's like, yeah, this person is doubting you. They're doubting, your ability to do what you say you're gonna do, but you're doing it right in front of their face. So they're just apologizing to you for that. Okay. Yeah, it's like you keep It's like every time you accomplish something that this person doubted you, that this person doubted or thought that you couldn't do, it's like it just, it does something to them. It really does something to them, to where it's kind of like waking them up. It's giving them a wake up call, and it's letting them know that you really are about what you say you're about. So they before, they never really used to pay attention to your words and the things that you would say, but now they're understanding that like you're the truth and your words are valuable and they hold weight. What I just heard was death and life is in the power of the tongue. So it's like you're always speaking life into yourself, and it's working for you. Like you're experiencing more life because you keep speaking life into yourself. So yeah, it's like this person is waking up and understanding that you are the truth. Like you're the truth. That's what they're understanding. You are the truth. You actually do have purpose. You actually are on the way to um, achieving or becoming in alignment with whatever your purpose is, or becoming in alignment with your higher self. It's like you actually are doing that. It's like every day you're a renewed person. Every day you're being reborn. It's like every day you're accomplishing things, you're achieving things. Like you're the truth. You're the truth. Like, and yeah, they don't even allow themselves to dream. Like that's sad for them. So if anything, you could be an inspiration to this person. But they're used to living a regular, ordinary 3D life in a matrix. Like, and you're just not. You're doing something else. Like, yeah, this person wishes that they would have listened to what you said, okay, and paid attention to what you said, because they're understanding that, you know, there was even wisdom in what you said. I feel like you even shared with this person like your process or your journey. I feel like you shared that with them as well. And it's like they could have found wisdom and guidance through your process, through the steps that you were taking, through your experiences. But because they, you know, felt like, you know, you was just kind of, for lack of better terms, talking shit, and you weren't, they felt like you weren't really seriously accomplishing and achieving things, you know, go eat. Let's get it. Let's get it. Go eat. Go eat. Okay. I'll see you. You should have been eating the whole time. Like, come on. You should have been eating the whole time. Okay. But yeah, this person feels like there was, you know, wisdom and guidance within the words that you were speaking. And they should have listened. They should have listened instead of doubting you. That's what they felt like. Yeah. Yeah, they should have listened to you. That's pretty much what they're saying here. They apologize for that. Um, they apologize for that. They definitely see that you are on a pursuit of happiness, but I also feel like you have just kind of like turned your back on this person a bit. Like I feel like you, I'm not saying that it's like you turned your back on them forever, you know, because I don't really see that, but I definitely feel like you are just kind of in your own world doing your own thing right now. Um, so they can definitely sense that there's distance between you and them. So I feel like this person has picked up on the fact that, like, you know, that they didn't really trust and believe in what you were saying. Um, I feel like they can kind of sense and pick that up with you, because it seems like even for you all, you just kind of like accepted that, you know, this person was not gonna support you all the way. I just feel like you felt it. You can kind of feel when someone isn't really on your side. And I think that's why you just kind of like turn your back. You don't really care about this connection as much. um but yeah, for some of you, this could be someone that you're still in a relationship with. But it's just like you could just be keeping things to yourself, like what your next plans are. It's like you're just kind of keeping it to yourself because you know you can't share it with this person. Um, at this point, I don't really even think you care. But yeah, they feel like they should have listened to you. They feel like you had a lot of wisdom and knowledge and experience that they could have utilized to even help them decide to, you know, dream. I'm just picking up a dream deferred with this person. Okay. This is a dream deferred. Y'all know that poem by Langston Hughes? Y'all should definitely go read that poem, because I definitely feel like this person's dreams have dried up like a raisin in the sun. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. I'm just picking that up here, while it's like you are just kind of flying high. You always allow yourself to, you know, focus on new ideas that come to you. You explore your ideas, and I think you just want more in life. And you're just not going to stop until you achieve a certain type of lifestyle and comfortability that you really want to experience. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. This was Capricorn. But yeah, y'all should really go read that poem, "A Dream Deferred" by Langston Hughes, because I definitely feel like this is that person. Like, this relates to that person. But yeah, they can sense the distance and space between you and them. Even if you're still exchanging energy with this person, it's like you're creating more space and room for your own personal pursuits, like outside of this relationship, you know, pursuing things that bring you joy, that bring you happiness outside of this connection. So this person is not willing to, you know, empower you. If this person is not willing to support you, it's like you're not looking to them for that validation. You're welcome. You said, I don't know a single Capricorn who says things they don't mean. Look, I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot of people out here that talk a lot, and they don't actually follow through. So yeah. Capricorn, you actually are following through. So just, I guess, keep proving people wrong. Keep proving people wrong. Like, all right, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, your timestamp is going to be 141. Jory, you said, oh, thank you so much, Jory. Thank you so much. I appreciate your blessing, and I'm sure everybody else in the chat appreciates your kind blessings as well. Okay? Tay, I'm glad you enjoyed my readings. Because I really just read what I see. I promise. All I can do is read what I see. Like, that's all I can do. And it's a general reading, so sometimes it'd be a bit like hard to keep things generalized. Like, sometimes I really want to be as specific as I can be. So I think I'm probably just about to start doing that. Yeah, y'all, these people, it's like, ego aside, like, they're like, these people have done some bad things. Like, oh my God. All right, so who are we on now? Taurus. This person wants to apologize. Oh yeah, this person wants to apologize for, they sacrifice you to save themselves, or they sacrifice you to be in a better position. This person that you're asking about, similar to the other ones, they're narcissistic. Okay, this person that you asking about is highly narcissistic. Like, this is someone who is very egotistical that you're asking about. This is someone that's very arrogant. This is someone that could be very demanding. This is someone that could be very jealous. The person you're asking about could have like mean girl tendencies, where they just like to talk about people to feel better about themselves. They could also be in a position of influence, in a position of power. So that makes it even worse. This person could be in a leadership position, and it's like they're not diplomatic in their leadership position. They just kind of care about how that position makes them feel, or how other people perceive them. So I'm just kind of picking up on like the Six of Wands in reverse type of energy, where it's like someone who literally has no issue with stepping on other people to get ahead. Okay, stepping on other people. This could be somebody that you work with. I'm gonna get into the tarot. This could be a female friend, a relative, but I'm gonna get into the tarot and see, like, you know, just where you may encounter this person, or in which types of environments. But yeah, this is definitely someone who likes to make things all about them. They are definitely a my way or the highway type of person. They have no issue with creating conflicts. They have no issue with being a bully. They have no issue with being mean. They have no issue with being hostile, trying to make you feel bad about yourself. They have no issue with doing that. Like this person is intense. It's like they really go hard all the time. And it's like you need to calm down. Like if this is just one of those people that's like highly defensive and it's like you just live your life on the defense all the time, like question mark. Like that's what I would ask them. It's like, why are you so defensive? Like what's going on? Like, but that's basically how this person is, and this is how their demeanor is. This is someone that does not hesitate to start drama and start problems. Like this is literally that person. Like if you say one thing, if you look at them the wrong way, like they will definitely address you. Like they will. I think this is someone who doesn't really shy away from, they're not even passive aggressive. This person is aggressive aggressive. Like they're aggressive aggressive. Their behavior is very malignant, is very much out there. They could be very boastful. This is someone who's very expressive. You know, this isn't someone that, you know, would allow someone to treat them like a doormat or anything at all. So they just feel like they have to, you know, get on top of things. They have to, or get ahead of things, or get ahead of people. So yeah, this is definitely a very selfish, self-centered person. They only care about themselves. They care about getting their own way. This is also someone who may have like a skewed perception of reality. Okay. So they could be in la la land, or they're in their own world. You know, they're in their own world. Whatever they say goes, but that's not necessarily the reality for everyone else. Yeah, this is definitely someone who would sacrifice you in order to save themselves, in order to get ahead. Thank you, David. Welcome, Ernest. Tay, you said I'm gonna go ahead and log out. Like, thank you, Javier. You have a good night as well. Yeah, this person is very controlling. This person is very controlling. And I also feel like this is someone that tries to, like, I don't want to say like it's gaslighting you, but I do think they play like very strategic mind games as well. Like they play mind games. Um Sorry y'all, somebody just text me. Oh, sorry y'all, it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is definitely someone who plays like strategic mind games. You're a very smart person though, so I feel like you're very perceptive. Like you can kind of sense what this person is up to. I can get that as well. I just feel like you're more of an honest person than who they are. You're more honest. Let's see what they would apologize for. I feel like this person would apologize for like emotionally manipulating you. I feel like this is someone who has tried to like exploit you in some ways. Like they've tried to exploit your intellect, your intelligence, for their own gain. And what I just heard was selfish gain. I also feel like this is someone who could exploit your emotions, like trying to get you to feel some type of way, like trying to get you to activate your emotions or activate your feelings. But meanwhile, they're just like selfish. Like, you know, they're selfish. They try to get you to activate your emotions so that you can treat them in a particular type of way, or so that you can treat them with kindness, with empathy. But when it's on them to show or display that energy back to you, they're very like stingy. You know, like this is someone who's not generous. So they might try to like activate your emotions because they know you're kind, because they know you're generous, because they know that you're compassionate, because they know that you're calming. But it's like in return, they don't have much to give back to you. You know what I'm saying? Like this is definitely someone who could be even stingy. So they activate your emotions because they know you're a giving person. But then when it's time for them to have to give in return to you, it's like they're just unable to do that. Um, this person would just want to apologize for not treating you fairly. So the relationship between you and them has definitely not been reciprocal at all. And they've also been exploiting you as well. Like I said, they could be exploiting your intellect, your intelligence. You could also be a leader in your own right as well. And so it's like they could be trying to collaborate with you to like exploit you for your skills, your abilities, your capabilities, things that they know they don't have. I feel like this is someone who really like bolsters their personality or bolsters like their skills and capabilities, but they really don't know how to do much. Like I feel like this is a talentless person. I think you're the person that has the talent. Um, you're the person that has the talent. So, I would be careful with this individual. I wouldn't really try to work with them. I wouldn't really enter into any type of like contracts with them. I just heard legally binding contracts. I really wouldn't do any of those things because they would just be exploiting you. Like the relationship would be dependent on what you can provide and what you can offer. But in return, it's like this person is not going to do the same. So I do think that this person, I can't even say that they respect you. I just think that this person feels like they have to one up you or that they have to be better than you. But this is definitely someone who is an opponent. Like they know what you're good at. And in some ways, they feel like they can use you because they know you're a kind and generous person. Like you're an emotionally available person. So they feel like they can kind of like use you because of how available that you are, or how willing to give that you are. Like you're someone who is, it's not hard for you to want to give. Like it's not hard for you to want to be diplomatic. Like, but yeah, this person is like the exact opposite of you. They're definitely not a diplomatic person at all. They pretty much do whatever they want and they don't really care about taking accountability for their actions. They don't really care about the consequences of their actions either. Um, so yeah, this person would definitely apologize for, sacrificing you to get ahead. But I really do think that they've exploited you. That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like they've exploited you. Even you all could have given this person money when they needed it. And then let's say you needed money in return and it's like they were nowhere to be found. Like, it's like, what is that? What is that? For some of you, this person could have like wanted to gain some type of promotion or some type of job over you. So they had no issues with like, sacrificing you. And there's different ways that people can do that. For some of y'all, this is sad. This could also be a lover, someone that you were in a relationship with. So I'm just picking up like sleeping with the enemy, that type of thing. So it seems like this person could have even left you to go be with someone else. Like, and y'all could have been in like a full-fledged, serious, committed relationship. Some of y'all could have even been married. And it's like this person just left you high and dry. Like, what is that? I feel like the way that this person activates your emotions and feelings is trying to make you believe a fantasy or an illusion that's not true at all. So in some ways, this person can be very manipulative as well. So yeah, that's how they activate your emotions. They try to get you wrapped up in stories, delusions of grandeur. They try to get you wrapped up and confused, so that you give. And what I also heard was like aimlessly giving as well. So you all have to, just embody better boundaries, like just create better boundaries for yourself and be a bit more guarded as you're dealing with this person or even people as you move forward. But yeah, this person definitely tries to activate your emotions by making you believe things that aren't true. This is not a decent person. It's not a decent person. Like this is someone that would convince you to want to invest while they're just sitting on their butt and being lazy. So they're trying to sell you a dream to get you wrapped up and get you putting effort in, to get you caring about progress and growth, whether it's in a relationship or, within some type of collaboration that y'all are doing, especially if it's work, to get you invested. I'm getting 48 laws, okay? 48 laws of power. Like this person definitely read that book. This person read that book because yeah, they have no issues with putting other people at a disadvantage just to make sure that, they elevate or they get to the next level. It's very similar to another sign that I read for. But yeah, they lie. They get you invested and wrapped up in something that's not true, and then you're stuck. you're stuck because you feel like you're obligated to having to give to this situation because they got your emotions tied up. Um, so yeah, be careful with this type of person. Like they'll definitely sell you stories and sell you dreams. So they're apologizing for that as well. It's like this person sold you a story, they sold you a dream. Okay. What should they what do they wish that they should have done? That's the question. This person wishes, I mean, I don't know how they could have did this because similar to another sign, they would literally have to change the way that they, deal with people. Like they would literally have to change it, which I don't know, but whatever. Because we can't say when people are going to change, like, because I just feel like this is someone who really lacks self-awareness, but because their ego isn't involved, like I said, what would they say sorry for if ego wasn't in the way? Like, this is why they're able to say this. But would this person apologize to you for real, for real? I don't know. I don't think so. Like their ego is too high. Okay, the pride is too high. Okay, this person is not humble at all. Okay, this person isn't humble at all, and this is the type of person where if you don't give them what they want, or if you're still not feeding into the illusion and the fantasy, it's like they're gonna cause problems. They're gonna get very temperamental. They're gonna get moody. They're gonna throw temper tantrums. That's just what they're gonna do. They're gonna start to get verbally aggressive. They're gonna start to get verbally abusive. They could even become very cold, controlling, and just very oppressive. So yeah, this person feels like they should have cared more about pleasing you. They should have cared more about your happiness. I feel like this is someone who isn't even 100% sure that they can truly make someone else happy because they're not even happy within themselves. So it's like, in order for them to care about your pleasure, in order for them to care about your happiness, it's like they would have to have empathy. It's like this person can't give what they don't have. So that's why I'm saying that, yeah, they can talk about what they should have done, but that would literally require them to have to literally change who they are, or rewire their brain, or just rewire how they, engage in relationships with people. But yeah, this person actually, because they were exploiting you, it's like they put you in a very limited and restricted position or place. Also, with this person selling you a dream, it's like they knew that it was false, so they were having you believe something that just wasn't true. They were keeping you stuck. I'm kind of picking up on like bondage or oppression, like that devil energy of just like keeping you there, limiting you, like limiting your range of movement. Like you literally can't go nowhere. You felt obligated because your emotions were tied up. You felt obligated to sticking with this person, to staying with this person, to being with this person. So they definitely imposed on your free will of choice. So it's like this person wants to apologize for that as well. Um, so yeah, they just weren't focused on your happiness and on your own sense of pleasure. They just weren't, and they kept you stuck and they kept you trapped and limited. So they want to apologize for that as well. They imposed upon your free will. And that's the one of the things I don't like as it relates to people is like, just be honest. Because it's like, if you're not honest, you are literally imposing on someone's free will of choice and being able to move on, being able to decide that maybe this isn't the relationship for them. Like, you're literally getting in the way of someone being able to make a decision. So yeah, this person took that away from you. Let's see. Oh, dang, Susan. Susan, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that. And then Marguerite, if this resonates with you as well, I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like I have to apologize on behalf of these people. I know all you want is credit. I get it, Shanice. I get it. I get it. Like, I get it. Like, if you resonated with this reading, it's like you're highly skilled and capable. Like, you really are. And you deserve to deal with people, to be in relationships with people and connections with people that actually care about what you have to offer, and they don't necessarily want to exploit it for their own gain, you know? All right, let's go ahead and move on to Virgo. Virgo, your timestamp is going to be 1:59 and 15 seconds. Virgo. Yeah, Caro, I did your reading already. And Cha Cha is correct. Your timestamp is 52 minutes. Y'all, definitely thank you so much for sticking around. Of course, as soon as this live is over, I'm going to post the timestamps. All right. Virgo. Yeah, Virgo, this person that you're asking about, yo, this person toxic AF. Like, this person is so toxic. I feel like this person is an ambitious person. Okay, they're ambitious. They want a lot out of life. But I also feel like this is someone who could be ambitious, but they tend to do all of the wrong things. Like, so for example, let's say like this person wants to get rich or something. Like, instead of, getting a job or starting a business, is like this person is going to do crazy things like scam, sell drugs, fill in the blanks. Like, this is definitely one of those people. Like, they're ambitious, but they're also materialistic as well. So it just doesn't matter what they do. They're just willing to do anything for money, or willing to do anything for advancement. It's like, where's your integrity? Like, they literally have none. Like, this is one of those people. I also feel like this is someone who could be highly codependent on just different things like alcohol, drugs, food, binge eating, any other thing that you could potentially be addicted to, money. That's kind of what I'm getting here. I feel like this person is highly materialistic. Like, they're just willing to do anything to satisfy their needs. And what I also heard was like satisfy their cravings. Like, they do anything for that. Elvin Hope, thank you so much. And hey, Ava, yeah, it's like they're willing to do anything to get what they want. Okay, and if it's evil, slimy, sketchy, deceptive things, it's like they're gonna do it. Like, they're gonna do it. This is also someone that holds a lot of like shame, and they hold a lot of like guilt and regret for what they've done in the past. I feel like this is someone who hasn't really come to grips and to terms with just what they've done. I feel like this is someone who hasn't yet repented. Okay, and they don't understand why they're experiencing this type of life experience that they're having. I don't think this person is like having a good daily life experience. I don't think this person is happy. Like, I feel like it's a lot that this person has to atone for. It's a lot that they have to apologize for, just a lot of things that they've done. I just heard that Sade song, Like a Tattoo. Like, so I just feel like this person has a lot of scars from their misdeeds, just things that they've done against other people, even things that they've done against you. It's like, at this point, it's like they just wear it like a tattoo. Like, it's just a part of who they are. It's their character. This person is fake too. They're fake. They're fake. So one of the things that they would have to apologize for is for pretending to be something that they're not. Okay, I feel like them pretending to be something that they're not has definitely put you at a disadvantage. I'm gonna read more into it with the tarot, but yeah, this is definitely someone who is fake. This is someone who could also be very proud. They could be very boastful. They're someone who thinks that appearances are all that matters. So this is definitely one of those people, similar to another sign, who pays attention to like what people have and what they don't have, and that's how they judge people. I feel like they're always putting people on this like hierarchy scale or something, where they're just kind of like, oh, this person has this, so they're better than me. Okay. Oh, this person doesn't have this thing that I have, so they're lesser than me. That type of thing. So they kind of have like this hierarchy scale thing that they do with people. And of course, they're going to try to put themselves at the top. They're always comparing themselves to others. But yeah, this person is actually very toxic. Like I said, they're very toxic. Like, they could also be an influencer or some type of leader in some type of leadership position where they have people that follow them, like they have followers, but they look at their followers like their followers are like minions. So I feel like that's something that they want to apologize to you for, like putting, like trying to make themselves better than you or putting you beneath them, perceiving that you were beneath them. um this is a very angry person as well. I feel like this is someone that is like their anger and their aggression is unmatched. Like, this is the type of person where I would advise you to not get into arguments with them, because there really is no limit to how low that they're willing to go with the argument. Okay, this is someone that could be very ruthless. Because I just heard Michelle Obama say, like, when they go low, we go high. But this the type of person that's like, if you go low, they're going to hell. Okay, this is that type of person. If you go low, they're going to hell. So if you don't want to get your feelings hurt, you might want to, yeah, like you might want to stay away from this person, because I think that they're liable to say a lot of hurtful things because they're already living in negativity. Like, they don't have peace within themselves. Like, this is a very angry person, and it's like, I don't know why the hell they're so mad when they cause so much grief to other people. Like, so what is that? But similar to another sign, it's like this person has just experienced so much like hurt, pain, and trauma that they feel like this is the only way that they could be to protect themselves. But yeah, this person is dealing with a lot of addictions, I feel like, behind the scenes. But if anything, I think this person is addicted to like being in power. They're addicted to, like, they're an ambitious person. Like I told you, they're ambitious, but I just feel like it's for all of the wrong reasons. You know, it's not because it's not like they want to be nice and diplomatic and kind and generous to others. It's kind of like they want to control others. They want to oppress others. um so yeah, this is bad. Sorry, y'all, that's all I can say. Like, this is bad. Like, this is bad. Hey, Pierre. Hey, Pierre. You said he takes the easy way out. Nicholas, you really thought you ate, didn't you? You thought you ate, didn't you? Like, you really thought you ate. Like, you really thought you ate. But anyway, so let's see what's going on. Why are they apologizing? This person, especially if you're in a relationship with them, it's like this person is apologizing for putting all of the work on you. I feel like you were the person that was responsible for, you gonna say you love it. No, I actually don't. Like, you're a whole weirdo. Like, what is you talking about? Like, he a whole weirdo talking about you love it. Like, the hell? Like, but yeah, so this person definitely wants to apologize for putting a lot of the weight and the burdens and responsibility of the connection onto you. I feel like this person may have pretended that they would be a helpmate, that they would be supportive, that they would be someone who actually cares about, you know, maybe experiencing growth in your relationship or experiencing some type of progress within your relationship. But that's not necessarily the case here. I think this is someone who is used to like other people doing the work for them. You know, so this person could have made you feel like, oh, they were going to be there for you. This person could have made you feel like um that they were going to support you. But I feel like this person added unnecessary like drama, struggle, and stress to your life, as opposed to doing the exact opposite, which they promised. I feel like this person made it seem like this was going to be a great opportunity to be with them, or that this was an opportunity. Um, if this is someone that you dealt with before, I feel like you've had like multiple cycles with this person, or you've given them multiple chances, and it's like every time they made you believe that, like, oh, like, oh, we could wipe the slate clean, we can have a new fresh beginning, like, I'm not going to be toxic, I'm not going to do the things that I've done before. But it just it wasn't necessarily the case. I feel like this person kind of wrapped you back up into the same cycle. I'm kind of getting like that this is a, I just heard cycle of abuse, or this could even also be a trauma bond, where it's like, this person, you already experienced what you needed to. You exchange energy with this person. You saw that this person was reckless. You saw that this person was highly negative. You saw that this person was even a savage. You saw that they were fake, but it's like you still gave them another chance. You saw that this person was toxic, but you gave them another chance because they made you believe that they were not the same. They made you believe that. But I feel like every time they disappointed you, I also feel like this is someone who is very like excessive and very extreme. They could be someone who's also very reckless as well. I just heard reckless and haughty. So they may have made you feel like, oh, I was just going through a hard time. Like I was just not having a good life experience or something like that. So you might have thought like, okay, maybe this person was just going through it. This isn't who they actually really are. But I feel like every single time you dealt with this person, encounter with this person, exchange energy with this person, like you kept coming back to the same results, which was, no, I actually do think this is who you are. I actually do think you're negative, you're toxic. I actually do think you're narcissistic. I actually do think you're fake. I actually do think you're proud, you're arrogant, like you're superficial, like. So yeah, I just feel like this person tried to convince you every single time that they were not who they showed you that they were. And they just continue to keep proving you wrong, so much so. Yeah, I think that you all are finally at a place where you're just trying to accept that this is who this person is, and you're trying your best to move on. But I do think that it was challenging to have a relationship with this person, or to be connected to this person. If you were collaborating on some type of like project with this person, or if you were in business with them, it's like they put a lot of the hard work on you. They may have approached you with an opportunity. What I just heard was all that glitters is not gold. So they may have told you like, oh, this is amazing, like you should invest in this, or you should focus on this. And it's like they just did that and put all the work on you. Like they had no intentions on putting any effort into the situation. They had no intentions on progressing things, on growing, on planning things. Um, they just had no intention on doing that. So that's weird. That's weird. I feel like this person also took your, what I heard was kindness for weakness as well. I feel like you are a very dependable person. You're very loyal. You're actually the person who plans. You're actually consistent. Like you're the person that is actually dependable. You're the person that's actually faithful. Like it's you. You're that person. So I feel like this person, similar to another sign, they kind of exploited you for your talents, or for your positive characteristics or personality traits. Um, but yeah, this person also would apologize to you for abandoning you. I feel like this person kind of gets you wrapped up. Yeah, similar to, I think it was it Taurus or another sign. It's like they get you wrapped up in like delusion and fantasy and illusions, and they get you wrapped up in daydreams. Um, just to just to continue to keep exchanging energy with you. So in a way, it's like they're emotionally manipulating you as well. Um, what else would they apologize for? Yeah, I don't think this person actually really, if anything, I don't think they actually really saw a future with you. Um, I don't think they really saw a future with you. I feel like this person knew that, the relationship at some point was going to end between the both of you, or that they were going to move on. So I think they want to apologize for that as well. They definitely, similar to another pile, could have sold you a dream. Or they just tend to come in and out, because I'm just getting like an inconsistent, like in and out energy, or there's always the energy of like, oh, let's start fresh, let's start fresh. And it's like, at this point, it's like, how can you start fresh when you already know what this person is about? Like, so I just feel like your tolerance and your patience is, it's like slowly waning, or it's slowly dissipating, your tolerance and patience for dealing with this person. Um, so yeah, I feel like, I want to say they took your kindness for weakness, but I feel like they took your patience, your grace, and your mercy for weakness. I kind of feel like that's what's going on here as well. Yeah, this person wants to apologize for lying to you. They want to apologize for betraying you. They want to apologize for just being sneaky. They want to apologize for scheming. I think this is someone, like I said, they're ambitious, but the way they go about things is in a very like deceptive way. So I feel like they want to apologize for just strategizing against you, like not really wanting to work with you. They put a lot on your plate. I feel like you had a lot on your plate, but this person just, it seemed like they just made the situation worse. And this relationship could have definitely took a toll on your physical health as well. But yeah, I'm seeing the devil card again. So yeah, this person is toxic as hell. Like, they're toxic. Like, they're toxic. And it's like never enough. I feel like this person is never satisfied. They're never satisfied. It's just always something that you have to do to please them. They're not really grateful for much. So it's like, I think they want to apologize for that as well. Like, having you think that you have to work endlessly for them. It's kind of like that thing. I feel like this person made you feel like you had to chase them, or that it was your responsibility. And it's like, this is a relationship. It's the responsibility of the both of you. But it just makes me feel like this person came to you. They sold you a dream, similar to another sign. They came to you, sold you a dream, but they didn't support you. You know, they didn't support you. I'm kind of getting like workhorse. If you live with this person, it's like you are responsible for literally maintaining the entire household. You know, this is this person coming to you and saying like, oh, we can have a good life together. And so you're like, you know what? Okay, let's do it. And then you start to create a life with them, and you realize that you're the person that's responsible for the great life, like not them. That's kind of what I'm getting here. But yeah, this person didn't really see long term and future with you. So I feel like they want to apologize for just limiting you, restricting you, binding themselves to you. Similar to another sign, it's like just limiting your growth, limiting your progress, your ability to expand in life. I feel like you wanted to move on from this person. I feel like now you're accepting that you have to move on, but I feel like even before, as you were dealing with these endless cycles, you knew that you were supposed to move on from this person. Like, I feel like you knew, but I just think it was this person just, I'm just getting like all that glitters isn't gold. I feel like it's this person like trying to sell you something. And they're like, look, it's shiny, it's a diamond. And then it's like, you realize it's not really a diamond, it's tinfoil, that type of thing. So yeah, this person is definitely a good salesman or a saleswoman. Yeah, what they should have done, I feel like this person, and this is another thing, like these people, I feel like they're so far gone. Like, in order for them to actually truly apologize or do what they should have done, they literally would have to be a different person. Um, so yeah, this person definitely feels like they should have just been more interested in actually truly thriving in the right way, in a healthy way. Like, this is someone who is gonna get what they want because that's what they want. But the way in which they go about it is very dark, it's very deceptive, it's manipulative, it's strategic, it's cunning, it's deceptive. Yeah, I said deceptive. And I also pick up like elusive as well. And this is also someone who is like, they don't want to ever be confronted. And if you were to confront this person, it's going to be an argument. So I feel like they've, in a way, like conditioned you to not want to question them, or to not say anything, to not fight back, or to not stand up for yourself. I think that's problematic. So this person feels like, in a way, it's like the playing field should have been even, is kind of what I'm trying to say. Like, they feel like they shouldn't have played games with you. This person feels like they should have cared about the collective happiness for all instead of just themselves. This person feels like they should have been more like tender with you. They should have been more sensitive and not as harsh with you. This person feels like, I mean, they should have done things to help your connection grow, to thrive, and to succeed, as opposed to like, um, just kind of dragging you down and keeping them on the level in which they're at. So this person, I feel like they wish they would have like set you free. In a way, they wish they would have set you free. They also wish they could have supported you more so than like, than not, supported the connection, as opposed to putting all of the responsibilities and the burdens and the obligations on you. They wish they would have done that. So Virgo, that's it for you. I feel like I've been reading for a long time, but I just wanted to make sure that I was able to give you a different message, because it was very similar to another sign. So I hope it makes sense for your situation. Hey, Noah. Noah, you gonna say it's always their fault. Yo, I'm done. Well, I can't say it's always someone else's fault, because it takes two to tango. But it seems like with a lot of these people that I'm channeling tonight, it's like they've really imposed on the collective's ability to make better decisions, or to make good decisions. They've imposed on your decision making process. They've imposed on your free will. Yeah, for you, Virgo, it seems like this person initially was very charming, like just very charming, trying to get your emotions wrapped up and activated. And they just kind of had their way. Virgo, I feel like your person, out of all the toxic people that came up tonight, I feel like your person I think your person takes the cake. Let's go ahead and move on, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on. We're going to do the air signs now. I'm going to get something to drink. So you all let me know which air sign that I should start with. I think someone said Aquarius, right? I feel like somebody said Aquarius. Yeah, Susan, I hope you're out of that relationship, because that's a very controlling and oppressive relationship to be a part of. Hey, Ricky. Yo, when I say hey, Ricky, that reminded me of that song, Hey, Mickey, where it be like, oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, hey, Mickey. Okay? Hey, Ricky. All right, Jessica said Gemini. All right, I hope y'all are okay with that, because I felt like somebody said Aquarius earlier, but I was nowhere near the air signs. So let's go ahead to Gemini. Gemini, your timestamp is going to be 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 45 seconds. Gemini. All right. Let's see. Mills, my night has been well. My night has been well. Thank you. Mills. Y'all, this person you asking about could be very conceited, okay? They could be very conceited, very arrogant. Yeah, very conceited, very arrogant. I feel like this is someone who has changed. They've changed, whether, you know, of course, they've changed their physicality, how they look. They may have lost weight, they could have gained weight. Um, Different aspects of their personality could have changed. Um, this person, I feel like they could have even went through a glow up, which is a positive thing, but it's like because they glowed up, now it's like they're mad arrogant, they're mad conceited. um they might even have like a bossy type of personality, is kind of what I'm getting here, or like a better than personality. That's what I'm seeing as well. I also feel like this person is a liar. They lie a lot about what they do. I feel like this person thinks they're more successful than what they are. um yeah, this is just someone who's like super full of themselves, and I feel like you used to have a good connection with this person. You used to feel like you knew who they were on an intimate level, but now it's like they just switched up. They definitely switched up. They changed. It's okay for people to like glow up, but it's like be humble. You know what I'm trying to say? Don't feel like because you glowed up that now you got to be better than the next person. Like you're not the only person that can go through a transformation in life. So that's kind of what I'm picking up here, Gemini. I just feel like this is someone who isn't really down to earth anymore. Because I'm just seeing like someone who's like head is in the clouds, you know, head in the sky, someone who's just not as grounded as they used to be. I also heard ugly duckling. So this could have been someone who wasn't attractive at a certain point in time in their life. And now it's like they may be doing different things to make themselves more attractive, but then now they feel like they're better than other people. It's like you're not the only person who can, you know, glow up. Like other people are out here doing it as well. Um, so that's just kind of what I'm getting here. They're just not the same. They're not humble anymore. They think they're better than other people. They could be a bit snobby, pretentious, a bit standoffish. That's just kind of what I'm getting here. Like, yeah, it's like they kind of like lie to bolster their personality or their life or what they have going on. So this is someone who could care a lot about like their social standing. They care a lot about how other people perceive them. They want people to perceive them as being a queen or a king. So they act that way. Like they might even walk into the room and act like other people are peasants. Like, you know, just acting like they're above other people. And it's like, girl, you need to calm down, like, because you're not above anybody. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Or like, you know, it's just that type of person. Or if this is a masculine energy, it's like he walks around, and I don't like calling people alpha males. I really don't. I don't. But it's just like they walk around like they're an alpha male, like they're just better, like they just have to exert their dominance over other people, like that type of thing. So yeah, I think this is someone who is a bit full of themselves, like similar to the other signs. That's kind of what I'm getting here as well. So yeah, I feel like this is someone who it's like they expect a certain type of treatment. They expect a certain type of treatment from people. They expect to be treated in a particular type of way. They expect it to have king treatment, queen treatment. Um, yeah, just very pretentious, very haughty is kind of what I'm getting here as well. And yeah, I think they would apologize for like expecting you to like kiss the ground that they walk on. Like this person is very conceited. It's like they would apologize for expecting you to like be a peasant to them, or it's similar to the other pile. It's like to be a minion. It's like they just like I don't know, like they think you're some type of like sad puppy dog and you need saving and you need help. Like what is this? Like this person actually do think they better than you. Like they feel like they should be treated better, or they should get treated the best. So highly entitled. Um, is kind of what I'm getting here as well. But Yeah, they just want to they want to apologize for like expecting you to like maybe feed into their delusional behavior, because I think that this isn't someone who's really grounded or humble. I don't think this is someone that knows, similar to the other pals that, or to the other signs, that really knows how to have a good relationship, or just knows how to treat people like just with kindness. Like this is someone who really thinks that they're a leader. They really think they're in charge, but they're actually highly insecure. They're powerless. They're ineffective. I'm just kind of picking up on like the King of Wands in reverse, or like the Emperor in reverse. Like this isn't someone who can command respect just from being this way. This is someone who like demands respect. They demand respect. Like it's, I don't know. It's, yo, people are weird. It's just giving weird. Hey, Timmy. Thank you so much, Lizard. Hey, Chris. TJ Money. You said, I know that's right. Jessica, you said this person is very insecure. Yeah, they are. They actually really, really are. And I just feel like they would apologize for like just putting like unrealistic expectations on you to treat them in that particular way. Like for you to give them king or queen treatment. Like, what is that? This could have been somebody that you went to school with. This could be someone that you grew up with. Yeah, why I see the King of Wands? Like, didn't I just say this person is giving me King of Wands in reverse energy? Like, it's just someone who is just very domineering. Like, someone who actually is weak. Like, not even like weak in a bad way. You know, like in a bad way, weak. Like, because they're so insecure, they have to like embolster themselves or make themselves better than other people. So yeah. Yep. This could even be somebody that you're in a relationship with. Yeah. As soon as I said somebody you're in a relationship with, I see the Two of Cups. And like, yeah, I feel like this person could have made you believe and think that y'all were like kind of on the same level, like that type of thing. Like, I think that you are someone who's naturally confident. Like you're someone who's self-assured. Like you're someone who has a good sense of self-esteem. I feel like you're someone who's very secure with yourself. So this person is like, they try to, instead of them just being themselves, instead of just being themselves, they feel like they have to like present some type of like false pretense of who they are to you, so that you could think that y'all are on the same level, or so that you can feel like, oh, things are mutual, or we're the same, or you know, or we're connected, or so that you could respect them. But I just feel like you are someone who is like, you don't have to ask for respect, you don't have to demand respect. So it's like this person actually does see you as being on a bit of a higher level than them. So I just feel like they have to do too much stupid fake things, pretentious things, to seem like they're at your level, or to seem that they're right there with you. But this person is not. Like, I don't like saying someone is beneath someone else, but I just feel like you could just be yourself, because it's not about being beneath anybody. But it's just kind of like how this person behaves is like they try to bolster their self. Like they're just, they care too much about what other people say and what other people think, and image. Like image, I feel like is important to this person. So much so that they just cannot be themselves at all. I'm just getting like someone who is like an actor, like some. I just heard bad actor. So whatever they're trying to act like they are, it's like they're not even doing a good job at that. Um, I keep hearing that song by Avril Lavigne, Complicated, where she's just like, why you gotta go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else, and it's getting me frustrated. Like, so yeah, it's kind of that type of thing. It's like this person could really just be themselves, but they're having a hard time with being able to do that. Yeah, I just think they want to apologize for like presenting you with a false mask or a false image of who they want you to believe that they are. And also placing like unrealistic expectations, like I said, on you to treat them with a certain amount of, I heard dignity and respect, but it's like they're not even worthy of it. This person is doing a lot to try to keep up with you, okay? And it's like, I think this person deep down inside, they really just want to be accepted by you. They want to be accepted by you. Like, they want to be accepted by you. They want to be accepted by other people, but they just don't know how to just be comfortable in being themselves. Because if they were themselves, it's like, that's literally all. Like, that's enough. That's enough. Just be yourself. And it's like this person is having a hard time with doing that. So I think they just really want to apologize for just any complications that have been contributed to this situation because they're not comfortable with being who they are. But I feel like deep down inside, it's like this person just wants to be accepted. Like they want to be loved. They want you to respect them as well. They want you to see them as someone that is worthy of your time, that is worthy of your energy, that you feel like they're a worthy person to exchange energy with. Yeah, like they just really want to be accepted, but I feel like the way that this person goes about it is just like, why? Like it's just a waste of time. Like I keep saying, be yourself. So that's probably something that you've said to this person plenty of times because I just don't get it. Like I just don't get it. Yeah, this person's they're very proud. Like I think like even when you go out with them, like if you were to go out with them in public, it's like they would just be expecting you to do like things to help them feel comfortable. Meanwhile, you're uncomfortable, like holding their bags, like holding your bags. Like you can't hold your own stuff. Like what is that? Like just different things to make you like seem like, oh, you're a peasant or something. Like oh my god. But yeah, this person is definitely proud. They care a lot about being validated, being praised by others. They care a lot about like public recognition and just what people think about them. Um, so even in public, they may have like put you down, and that's something that they want to apologize for as well. Like potentially even putting you down in front of other people to make themselves seem better than you. They want to apologize for that. I think this person really, for lack of a better term, showed their ass. Like they showed their ass. This could even be someone who like tries to compete with you when y'all get out in public in front of other people. And it's like, because you are confident in who you are and they're not, it's like they just feel like they have to do extra. So they could also try to compete with you in front of other people. And it's like, why? Like, why do that? Why do that? So yeah, like this person just they feel bad because they've even put you in competitions. They're very egotistical. They just want to win. That's the type of person this is. They want to win at by any means, at any cost. And yeah, I think this person embarrassed you in public. Like they may have said things or tried to make you feel some type of way in public, and it hurt your feelings, and it also messed up the connection between you and them. So yeah, I wouldn't really want to go anywhere with this person either. Like I wouldn't want to go with them anywhere. Like yeah, I feel like yeah, this person definitely like betrayed you. I feel like you found out what this person was saying about you. I feel like this person really tried to disparage you. I feel like you found out that a lot of the things that this person was doing was coming from a false sense of pride and ego, also coming from a place of insecurity. It's sad because I feel like you questioned if this person ever really cared about you, if they ever really loved you. And it's like they did care about you, but I feel like they care more so about being seen in a particular way or being seen in a particular light. I think that's what they cared about more so, like than anything. I feel like they cared about being affirmed and being validated. Um, I just feel like you are who this person wishes that they could be. Um, yeah, that's just what I'm getting. Like you are what this person wishes that they could be. Like I didn't get in here like public embarrassment or something or public shaming, like saying or doing something to you just to be seen in a particular way by other people. Yeah, this person wishes that they wouldn't have done certain things, like I said, to like disparage you or to subjugate you, to assert some type of dominance over you. or to feel like they're better than you. It's like this person feels bad about any actions that they have taken to hurt your feelings, because they see that you actually are someone who is like truly thriving. Like you're the person that's the real leader. Like you're the person that's the real influencer. You're the person that really inspires change within other people. And I feel like they want to be like you, but they just felt like they had to, like, like in a way, like kind of be better than you. They feel like they had to do like kind of like out of pocket things to earn respect. But they could just earn respect by being themselves. The movie that came to mind for y'all, like because movies don't really pop up, but the movie that came to mind was Single White Female. So I don't know if y'all ever saw Single White Female, but that's the movie that came to mind. Single White Female. Like that's what came to mind. Like, and I think they came out with a new version. It was called Single Black Female. So I saw that movie too. But yeah, it's just giving single white female energy. It's like somebody that wants your life, somebody that wants what you have going on. Someone that just really wants to be accepted by you. But it's like they go about it in the wrong ways. Like, and I don't think you even really care, because it's like this person has done too much to hurt you. So I don't even think you really care, to be honest. Like, I don't think you really care. Like, but yeah, this person knows that you actually are the real leader. And they really should have just like humbled themselves to learn from you. But instead, it's like they try to gain your respect by aligning themselves with you, making you think that y'all are like the same. So they try to align themselves with you. And then once they felt like you kind of accepted them, and you were inclusive, you even invited them into your world. Like once they felt like, okay, yeah, we have mutual respect, it's like then they tried to one up you, and I feel like they tried to one up you by embarrassing you or trying to shame you in front of other people. So yeah, that's weird. That's weird. It's also kind of giving me the energy of have y'all seen Clueless? Clueless, like, and how Clueless, and how Alicia Silverstone's character Cher, she basically helped what's that lady name? What's her name? Y'all know her name. If y'all seen Clueless, you know who I'm talking about. It's like Alicia Silverstone character basically helped. Oh yeah, Nicole Murphy. No, Brittany Murphy, I think. Yeah, Brittany Murphy. I think that's her name. She helped her character kind of glow up because she was awkward. She wanted to talk to boys. Boys didn't really like her. Like she literally helped her glow up. And then once she helped her glow up, it's like, her Brittany Murphy, I think that's her character. Like she basically started acting brand new. Like she started acting brand new. Like she was acting like she was the ish just because she had gained some popularity. So I'm kind of getting that. Yeah. I hope y'all seen Clueless, because that's literally what I'm getting. That's the energy of what I'm getting. Like, or if you saw that movie Love Don't Cost a Thing with like Christina Milian's character, she helped Nick Cannon's character kind of glow up. She helped him glow up. And then once he started feeling himself, he definitely played her. Like, he definitely played her in front of everybody. So, yeah. I think y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all have seen those two movies, but that's kind of what I'm getting here. I hope it makes sense, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on to Aquarius. Actually, yeah, let's move on to Aquarius. I was about to say Libra, but let's move on. 2:42 and 45 seconds will be your timestamp, Aquarius. All right. You say yeah. If y'all have seen Clueless or Love Don't Cost a Thing, then y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know. I think this person definitely was smelling themselves, okay? right, Aquarius, the person on your mind, what would they apologize for? JJ, I'm not looking into the camera because I'm shuffling chords. Okay, I'm shuffling chords. That's why I'm not looking into the camera. How you gonna say why don't you look into the camera? I'm looking like what are you talking about? Like what you think I'm doing? Staring at the ground? Come on now, Aquarius. Aquarius. I just dropped a card. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, it seems like everybody that's popping up today is narcissistic. All right, Aquarius, this person that you asking about, like, this is another narcissistic individual. Okay, this is another person who is definitely in la la land. They care about their needs being met. They don't really care about other people because they're in their own world. They have whatever Lola wants, Lola gets type of personality. So whatever they want, they're gonna stop. They're not gonna stop to get it. Is what I mean. Like, okay, they're not gonna stop. So this person is very relentless and tenacious in that way. This person doesn't care about sacrificing the needs of others just to get their way or just to get what they want. This person is also highly parasitic. Like this is someone that only cares about their needs being met and they will stop at nothing. Like this person is like an abyss, okay? An endless abyss of needs and wants. Like this person always wants something and it's just never enough. This is definitely one of those types of people where it's like it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter what you give them. It doesn't matter. They're going to be ungrateful at the end of the day. And if anything, they feel like you should give them more. So highly entitled person. And yeah, I would say this is the type of person that you definitely have to exercise some boundaries with, because if you are someone who's a giver, if you're someone who's very generous, it's like you could potentially be used. So this is someone who does not mind using other people to get what they want. They don't mind doing it. I feel like this is something that this person is addicted to. Like they're addicted to using other people. And I also feel like this person always has something going on with them. Like they always have some type of like sob story. They always have some type of issue. And it's like you could tell this person 5 billion and cajillion different solutions to their problems because you're Aquarius, you're perceptive, like you're gonna look at the situation objectively and think logically and rationally. You can give this person James, I would definitely say book a personal reading. Okay, book a personal reading. You could give this person as many solutions as possible, and it's like they still will sit in their situation. They still will. So I don't know what they're waiting for. If they're waiting for the world to change, like I don't know what they're waiting for, but it's like this person doesn't have a strong sense of personal power, is what it seems like. It seems like they're highly codependent. They depend on other people for every single need. Like I said, it's an endless abyss. I think this person could also be like very self-victimizing as well. It's like they victimize themselves. They say they can't. They say they're unable to do something. They feel like they never have enough resources to do something. Like it's just too much. Like this is that type of person that be like, oh, I can't do this because of this. Oh, I can't do this because of that. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, what exactly are you talking about? Like, you're limiting your own self because that's what you want to do. So, yeah, this is definitely one of those people that I feel like are very stuck in life, very trapped in life, you know, very mentally imprisoned in life because they, for some reason, just cannot get up and meet their own needs. You know, like, just get up, get up. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like this person stays in a, you know, a negative or pessimistic mindset, or this person isn't able to remain optimistic and see the silver linings. Like this person, I feel like it's really nothing that you can do. Like, it's really nothing that you can do for them at this point in time. Like, you might feel like obligated to helping this person, to continue to keep advising them, to give them solutions to their problems, but at this point in time, it's really nothing that you can do. Because this is the type of person that's just like, I don't care about you telling me what I should do. What can you do for me? Like, that's what I care about. But it's like they're gonna approach you with this like self-victimizing, like woe is me, sob story type of energy. That's similar to another sign that I read for tonight. It's like they're gonna give you a woe is me, sob story type of energy, and it doesn't matter how many solutions that you give them. It's nothing. Like, it's nothing that's it's happening. It's nothing that can be done because they don't want to do anything at all. They don't want to. Similar to the other signs, I feel like you're also accepting this about this person. You're accepting their character, and you all could be deciding to move on as well because you just want to find peace within this situation. Like, that's just what you want to do. But yeah, this person will definitely apologize for just, what do I want to say? I feel like you've tried to help this person. Like, you've tried to give them, little gems. You tried to give them, some wisdom. You've tried to, for some of y'all could even try to give this person money, opportunities. Maybe you tried to share, if this was financial, maybe you tried to share a new job opportunity with them. You tried to give them some type of like, idea for a money making venture, something that would help their situation, whatever it was that they needed. It's like you tried to help meet that need, and it's just like this person really, they don't care about what you presented to them. They don't care because it's like this person has an inability to follow through. So you could tell this person, oh, hey, this job is hiring, like you should apply for this job. And it's like they're not going to do it. Like, this is the person that would say, oh, can't you just do the application for me? Or, like, just say some stupid stuff like that. It's like they just don't follow through. So I feel like that's something that you're realizing is like it's actually a little bit pointless to try to help this person, or to try to encourage them or to try to support them, because it's like they don't follow through. It's like they just kind of sit and wait for you to do all the work or for you to help them, um but they can't help themselves. That's the issue. Because I keep thinking about that saying where they're just like, if you teach a man to fish, you could help him feed himself for a lifetime. But if you fish, then it's like you could feed that man for the day. But if you teach him how to fish, then he'll be fed for a lifetime. Like, he could do it for himself. This is that type of person that don't care about being taught how to fish. Okay, they just want you to fish for them every day. That's what they want you to do. So I hope y'all are understanding. I hope y'all are understanding what I'm saying. Like, so yeah, this is basically what this person wants to apologize for. Like, they know, like, for lack of better terms, they know they ain't shit. Like, they know that they're not empowered. They know that this person is lazy. This person is lazy as hell. Like, they're just so lazy they can't even help themselves. So they do want to apologize to you because they feel like, you've been doing a lot. Like, you've really been telling them what to do. Like, even to the point of literally telling this person what to do. Like, do this, do this, do that. And it's like they're just wasting your time. They're wasting your thought energy. like they're wasting everything, your emotional energy. Like, that's what they're doing. Like, so I feel like this person will really like tell you that like they're not as invested in following through. They're just more so invested in people doing things for them. They're not necessarily invested in learning how to do things for themselves, but they're recognizing that you actually have been trying to help. Like, you've been trying your best to help. Yes. Like, you've been trying your best to help, like, guide this person, nurture this person, like, help them to become a lot much more prosperous, helping them to develop a sense of like abundance in their own life. But that's not necessarily, I feel like, what they actually truly want. Like, they just want to kind of use people and be codependent. Like, that's what they want to say. Like, they're sorry for that. They're sorry because I feel like they put you in a position in which you had to do a lot of work. They put you in a position in which you had to think. You had to decide for them. They, in a way, it's like they kind of made you a parent. So I feel like there was like a parent child dynamic to y'all's relationship, even if the both of y'all are adults. you know yeah, like this person, it's like they know that you actually love them and you actually cared about them. And I feel like you're that person where your love language could definitely be like acts of service, like actually wanting to help the person that you're with, whether it's a relationship. For y'all, I think this could have been someone you were in an actual romantic relationship with. Okay, I'm getting that because I see the lovers here. And it's sad because this person knows that you deserve better. Like they know that you actually deserve to be poured into as well, just as much as you will pour into somebody else's life. But it's like this person is not able to do that. Like they're not able to pour back into your life. Okay, they're just not. They can't come up with solutions. They can't come up with ideas. They can't come up with original thoughts. That's just not how they're wired, I think, or it's just not how they perpetually behave or act in relationships, or even just how they show up within their own life. This is a parasite, for lack of better terms. Like this is basically a parasite. They're just gonna suck you dry, suck your energy dry. So I think this person just wants to apologize for that. It's their nature though, so they're just apologizing, I guess, for being how they are, like being how they are, or being like this with you. Um, but yeah, this is definitely someone that cannot do things for themselves. They cannot do it for themselves. Like this is someone who is inconsistent. They're not even committed to their own selves, like committed to their own growth, committed to following through, committed to doing the work. This is someone who is very lazy, like I said, very lazy, unmotivated, codependent in that way. They experience a lot of like setbacks and just a lack of growth, and they just waste a lot of time. They put in a lot of well, they put in very low effort. Okay, they put in very low effort, and this is why they're not necessarily receiving, maybe what they want or experiencing the type of life that they will want to experience. But it's literally because it's like they're not doing anything. They expect other people to do everything for them. Um, and this is literally the type of person that will just defer all responsibility just so they don't have to take accountability for themselves. So let's say that you gave this person a job opportunity or something because they needed money. You gave them a job opportunity. And let's say they showed up to the job, but because they're a lazy person, they don't like listening to authority. Let's just say they ended up getting fired or something, or they ended up quitting. They would come back to you and be like, yeah, I didn't want to be there because the manager was shitty. I didn't like my hours. I didn't like my pay rate. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. It's just like, what are you talking about? You didn't like those things. It's like, you're literally broke. You need money. You should have just stuck it out and did what you had to do. Like, this is one of those types of people. And then they'll just blame it on you and be like, yeah, well, I told you I didn't really want to do that anyway. Or I told you what I needed and you directed me to this resource and it didn't work out. Like, this is just one of those types of people that just can't do for themselves, and they choose not to do for themselves on purpose. And then when things don't work out, they just don't want to take accountability for what they did not do, and they just defer all of that responsibility onto you and be like, well, it's because of this, it's because of that, instead of just looking at themselves. And it's like, well, maybe you got fired because, or you quit because you're lazy. Maybe you got fired or quit because you're entitled and you expect everything to be handed to you. Like, maybe that's what happened. Like, so I'm just giving y'all an example. I'm just giving y'all an example, like, of what I'm saying. Let's see. Yeah, this person wants to apologize because it's like they know that you actually do care about their like success. They know that you actually do care about them, but it's like they aren't necessarily willing to put in any work, or they're not willing to show up for their own success. So they kind of know that you were wasting your time with them. And it's like, that's what they want to apologize for. It's like, you could have been pouring into another situation. You could have been pouring your energy into another relationship that needed your attention. You could have been pouring your energy into, you know, another stream of income. You could have been pouring your energy into your self-care. You could have been pouring your energy and time into something else and not necessarily this person. Okay. I just feel like this is someone who's a lost cause. Okay. They're a lost cause. They have to be able to do it for themselves and show it for themselves, and they cannot do that. This is a self-victimizing type of person. So yeah, they're just apologizing because they know that you could have been pouring your energy into something else, finding success somewhere else. You could have chose to even be in a relationship with someone else instead of pouring your time and energy and effort into this relationship. So yeah, they're apologizing for that. Like, because you could have been off somewhere else, like being fulfilled. Yeah, you could have been off somewhere else, comfortable, but you were over here, like, in a way, kind of like running behind this person and trying to help them get it together. So I just think you were trying to be helpful. I think you were trying to be kind. You're really trying to, like, help this person, like, really be there for this person, but they know they're a lost cause. Okay, other people have tried to help them and they haven't really gotten anywhere. They haven't achieved success. So yeah, this person is, they know that you're someone who's very open. They know that you're similar to another sign. It's like you're just very kind and generous. Like, you want to see people experience the best out of life, you know? That's what you want to do. But yeah, you know, they're apologizing for wasting your time, for wasting your energy, for wasting your resources. You could have been somewhere else doing something else. Not behind them trying to help them, you know? So that's just kind of what I'm getting here. Your time would have been spent better elsewhere. That's what they're apologizing for. Like, they know it. They know it. So that's it, y'all. That's it. And that was Aquarius. Okay, Marie, you said that's your exact situation. Parent-child relationship. Yeah. It sucks when you're in a parent-child relationship dynamic with another adult. Yeah. Marie, you said a brutal lesson. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Marie. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here. Toro, thank you so much for commenting. I feel like it's the first time I've seen you here as well. Thank you, Michael Ellis Sr. Thank you so much, Michael. Michael, I feel like I saw you last week. Yeah. Cha-Cha, you said this person sounds like a lot. Yeah. Yeah. And they, yo, they know they wasted your time, your energy, your resources. Like, you could have been doing something else. Like, you could have been with somebody else. Your time could have been better spent somewhere else. You could have been appreciated somewhere else. Hey, Mia. And yeah. Libra. Libra. Your timestamp is gonna be 3:02. Okay, 3 hours and 2 minutes. I hope y'all are getting my examples because I feel like I'm all over the place. Y'all, Mercury retrograde is coming up very soon. So I just, whenever Mercury retrograde happens, I just be like, because I have to talk and I have to communicate. So that means I have to explain things a little bit more because I feel like I'm being confusing. Okay, Libra, the person that you're asking about, oh yeah, dang. This person wants to apologize for, they want to apologize. I don't think this person directly hurt you. I'm not going to say that they directly hurt you, but I feel like they set back as you were being mistreated and as you were being abused. Like, this could have been someone that watched you be bullied, or they watched, you know, you be lied to. They watched you be deceived. They, you know, they watched you suffer and they did not do anything about it to change the situation positively for your behalf or on your behalf. um that's sad. It's like this is someone who, it's like a lot of chaos could be going on, but instead of them addressing it in a way, it's kind of like they go out of sight and out of mind, or they think it's out of sight and out of mind. So it's like they're passively enabling your mistreatment, if that makes sense. It's like somebody literally watching you be abused, watching you be bullied, and not doing anything about it. um yeah, it's sad to say, but this person is like, I think that this is someone who, it's sad, but I really do think that they watch you be abused, and they're watching you be put at a disadvantage by other people, because I think like this is someone who's actually jealous. They're jealous of you. um I feel like you have just a lot of potential that's within you that I feel like other people may see, before you're even aware that this potential is in you, you know? So it's like other people could see that you're a star or you're destined for greatness before you even see that within yourself. That's kind of what I'm getting here. So I just feel like this person actually sees that there's just, I want to say like a wealth of opportunity within you. They see that there's prosperity within you, that there's abundance within you. Like they see that there's a lot of good things within you. um but in a way, yeah, they do. They see that that's within you, but in a way, I feel like they think that you deserve this mistreatment or that you deserve this abuse, because they don't want you to like really fully and truly step into your power. But if you stepped into your power, I think that you would be able to free yourself from, toxic environments, abusive environments. You would be able to free yourself from continuously being harmed, or people victimizing you or taking advantage of you. Like, I just feel like this is someone who is just sitting idly by while other people use you, while other people manipulate you, while other people abuse you. And it's like they could speak up and say something, but they're not saying anything at all. Like, and for real, subconsciously, this person feels like you deserve it. Even if they're not the ones that's actively harming you, it's like they're harming you by enabling your mistreatment, by not doing anything about it. That's what they're doing. So this is kind of like, I wanted to say like secondhand abuse. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's just like, yeah, they're just, all I can say is enabling your mistreatment. That's all I can say. So it's like, if this is a sibling and y'all live in the same household and it's like your parents are abusive, it's like they're sitting by and watching their parents abuse you. And they feel like, in a way, like, oh, you deserve it. So there's some type of jealousy and, um, like spirit of envy that this person has towards you, where they feel like, you should suffer. They feel like, you deserve it in a sense. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it, because it's one thing to be abusive, it's one thing to be mean, it's one thing to mistreat another person, but then it's another thing to like sit there and watch somebody be mistreated, be harmed, and to not say anything and to not do anything. It's like, what is the point of that? I just don't like it, because I'm that type of person where it's like, if somebody's being harmed, I'm gonna speak up. Like, even when I'm out in the community, if I see somebody being harmed, if I see something going on, like, I'm gonna say something. I'm not just gonna sit there and, like, I'm not that person that's gonna like be a superwoman and just jump in there, but I'm gonna say something, because like, if you see something, say something. Like, that's just how I think, as opposed to just not doing anything. Like, what is that? So yeah, Shanice, this is Libra. You must have left and came back. It's okay. It's okay. Like, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, this person, it's like you're a happy person. Like, you're happy. Like, you have so much life within you. Like, you could even be very childlike as well, which is why I think that, just, you could be childlike in your demeanor and your personality. You could even look younger than who you are, than your age. So I feel like you know, there's just like a levity to your spirit. Like, I just don't think you, like, you're as stressed as like these people are, or this person is, or these people that are mistreating you. Like, I just don't think you're as stressed. Like, I just don't think so. And I feel like there's a light that's within you. And I do feel like there's a lot of potential that's within you. And I feel like this person is like, they're envious of you, and they don't want you to really truly live within that potential. They don't want you to have a limitless attitude, or they don't want you to, they want you to feel, you know, tied down. They want you to feel hurt. They want you to feel bound. They want you to feel pain. They want you to feel trauma. They don't want you to, you know, to live within your highest potential. They don't want you to be confident. They don't want you to understand the truth of who you actually are. You know, like, I feel like you're a star, and they just don't want you to really feel that way. Cause it's like, if you felt confident, you would be so fearless and so bold, and you would just be accomplishing and achieving just so much, like things that this person, or, you know, these people can't even do, don't even have the courage to do. So yeah, it's like this person definitely wants to apologize for sitting idly by, for enabling your mistreatment, for enabling, you know, you being harmed by others. They definitely want to apologize for that. Like, this person feels like they could have contributed positively towards like you, or even you building up your self-esteem, or even you feeling good about yourself. They feel like they could have even like contributed positively towards like your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, just even your growth as a person. They feel like they could have contributed positively towards you. They feel like they could have supported you, but they chose not to. They chose to actually side with, you know, people that want to abuse you, or people that want you to experience pain. They chose to side with the chaos, as opposed to, you know, trying to create a sense of like peace within the environment. I feel like you all could potentially live with this person, or I feel like you may have used to live with this person. um yeah, you could have also grown up with this person. So this could have been a sibling, like a sibling or a family member, somebody here as well, like someone that knew you from your childhood till now, someone that has seen your growth. But yeah, I think this person wanted to contribute more so towards you feeling like, just not empowered, feeling like you were, I want to say, like, they contributed towards you feeling like unsure of yourself, like feeling uncertainty, like not having a good sense of direction, not feeling like confident about your next steps, or not feeling confident about leaving. Some of you, I feel like this could have to do with like your home. So, you know, maybe you've wanted to move on, maybe you wanted to go to school, maybe you wanted to pursue some type of dream, some type of goal. It's like they feel bad for not like supporting you positively in your growth and expansion. If anything, it's like they were jealous of you. And it's like, even if they weren't directly causing harm to you, they were okay with it being done to you, if that makes sense. They were okay with people mistreating you, even if they weren't the ones who directly said anything to you or did anything to you. Dang, this is crazy. For some of y'all, this could be a parent too. This could be a parent. Like, this could be your parent, which is crazy. Like, this could be a parent that turned a blind eye to you, and as you were being mistreated by another parent, or just another person within the household. This person is someone who actually had the power to help you, or had the power, the influence to stop you from being harmed, but they did not do it. That's sad. This is someone who also could have helped you financially, or they could have helped you with some type of opportunity. Here they could have been kind to you. They could have been generous. They could have, like, yeah, helped you with money, supported you. They could have gave to you, but they didn't. You know, they didn't. They withheld that on purpose, so that you could be held back, or so that you could be set back. Yeah, I don't like this. Like, I don't like this at all. But I haven't really liked any of these people that have been showing up. Um, I don't like it. But yeah, this person definitely, I mean, they wouldn't admit to you that they were jealous of you. But you know, they want to apologize for that. They want to apologize for it because it's like this person is now waking up and understanding that like um they didn't show you unconditional love, or they're understanding that you did not receive unconditional love. So there's something here about, you know, being placed under conditions, like you being, it's kind of like you receive love based off of, you know, what you did, instead of you just receiving love just because you deserve love. Like, what is this? Similar to the other signs, I feel like you're also accepting this person, accepting what this person did not do for you. I feel like this is more so based on like what they did not do as opposed to what they did do, you know? So it's like you're kind of accepting who they are. You're accepting that they did not help you when they had the opportunity or when they had the chance. They could have said something, they could have done something, but they chose not to. Yeah, you felt like this person should have showed you love. You feel like this person, you know, should have showed you that they cared about you, that, you know, that they were compassionate towards you, but they just were not. This person was not compassionate towards you as at all. Um this person wished that they could have supported you positively. They're sorry for not speaking up. Yeah. They're sorry for not speaking up. They're sorry for siding with your abusers or siding with you experiencing pain. And they're also jealous. Like I said, they're jealous of your potential. This person has to apologize because it's like they really have to apologize because it's like they may not have done things like I said to cause you harm, but they allowed it. They allowed it. And I think that was a betrayal within itself. Yeah, that was a betrayal within itself. Like this person tried to dim your light or dim your potential. They didn't want you to see how powerful that you are, you know, or even how powerful that you were at that time. It's like this person wanted you to fail. They wanted you to fail. They didn't want you to be as optimistic about your future. They wanted you to be stuck. They wanted you to be uncertain. They wanted you to be held back. They wanted you to fail. They have to apologize for that as well. Yeah, this person has to apologize for not showing you love. I feel like the relationship that you have with this person, it should have been built on unconditional love. Okay, like I know I would say should have, but you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda is imperative. Okay, it's imperative. So they should have done it. They could have done it, but they didn't. That's the reality of the situation. So yeah, I feel like for you, you need love. Like you need compassion. You need somebody to care about you. And it's like when people do that, it makes you feel a lot more confident about yourself. Because you don't feel like you have to, in a sense, like prove yourself. You don't feel like you have to, you know, walk on eggshells. You don't feel like you have to do things just to be loved. It's like when you are just loved for being you, you know, just because you purely deserve love, it's like there's more that you can accomplish. Like you're a bit more limitless, you're a bit more, you know, energetic, you're happy, you know. So yeah, it's like this person saw your potential and instead of nurturing it, they just kind of sided with your demise as opposed to nurturing it. They wish they would have showed you love. They feel like they should have showed you love. And that could have even helped you with finding success, or it could have helped you with expanding and progressing. Especially if this is a parent, they wish they would have supported you and nurtured you. You know, they wish they would have been there for you. They wish they would have supported you. And maybe you would have experienced a bit more success just because you would have felt empowered and fearless and bold. So I know I'm kind of like repeating myself a little bit, but I just want y'all to understand, you know, where I'm coming from. Yeah, they wish they would have been a bit more kind to you. Um, That's what they wish. They feel like if they would have showed you love, then you would have potentially even thrived. Maybe you would have accomplished a particular goal even faster, or you would have felt more like self-assured and confident. Um, yeah, this is sad. They just wish they would have supported you. And this is apparent. It's like they were definitely envious and jealous of your lights. And that's crazy. That's crazy, but Libra, I feel like that's all I have for you. Like, this person could have supported you. They had the resources to, but they didn't. So yeah, Libra, that's what I have. It's only because I don't want to, um, keep repeating things. But I mean, we're adults now, so it's kind of on you to pick up the pieces. But it's like that. It's like that. It's true. It's like if you would have been properly like nurtured and cared for in a particular way, if you were shown kindness and unconditional love, then yeah, like your life experience would have been a bit different, and you could have possibly been at another place, or you know, thriving. I'm not saying you're not thriving now, but what I am saying is that, you could have been just you could have had a bit more like advantages is what I'm trying to say. Or you could have gotten where you wanted to get to faster. So like further faster if you would have had support, but I don't know. It's crazy. Like, we're adults, so you gotta, like I said, you gotta pick up the pieces. Marie said, we hold our own lives in our own hands. That's true. But when you have like good supportive connections around you, it really does enrich your life experience. So that's all I'm saying here as well. So yeah, they just kind of sat idly by while you were mistreated. And like I said, some of them even actually felt like you deserved it. So that's crazy. But y'all, I think that's it for me. I think that's it for the night. It's been almost 3.5 hours. It's getting late. It's time for me to pack it up. But yeah, y'all, I am sorry, but I have to change the times in which I go live. Okay, so I'm gonna put a poll in the community tab. I should be putting this poll up tomorrow. Because I gotta start going live earlier in the day. Okay, I gotta start going live earlier in the day. So I'm gonna just throw out some times there. Of course, it's gonna be in Eastern Standard Time because that's my current time zone. So I'm gonna throw out some times. Y'all let me know which one works. Okay. Yana, hey girl. Thank you. Thank you for calling me hot. Um, thank you. Thank you, Yana. Or Yan, I think I said your name right. Yo, Shanice said, okay, we get it. But all right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of this live. I definitely hope that y'all found some messages that resonated. Yeah, I talk a lot. So it's time for me to go pack it up. Okay. So I want y'all to have a good rest of your evening and pay attention to the community tab because I'm putting up that poll. Okay. So good night, and I will see you. Like, I will see y'all another time.